Hello. Hey everybody, happy Monday, the start of another week as we continue on our epic adventure. We're going backwards this way on the route of 66. I know, right? It's Monday already. What? The weekend, it was just like, it's the Monday. Oh, do you ever have weekends like that? I had a short weekend. I had Friday, I was working on Friday, then I was working on Saturday, and then it was like, yes, it's the weekend on Sunday, and then it just went, up. It was gone. Hope you guys are keeping well. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Ooh, it's what, can we see what's going on? Hello darkness, my old friend, it's here at morning time. Very, very early, for good reason. You see friends, today, we are departing out of Barstow, Kilo Delta Alpha Golf, and from here we'll be heading in the northeasterly direction towards Vegas, baby. I know, right? We're going to Vegas, Las Vegas, that is, and we're going to ramble up through the desert to see what we can see. And well, fingers crossed, we make it. And we'll have some casino music and rolling the dices, spinning the wheels and playing cards. And then it'll be morning time. And then we head out further into the deserty areas to look at the Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam. And from the Hoover Dam, we'll then head to the southeast, back towards the place of Kingman. I thought I said Kingsman. I was like, hey Kingsman, we're going to Kingsman. But it's actually pronounced Kingman. Aww. But at the same time, ooh and we've got a flight ahead of us. So I hope you guys are all keeping very well indeed. It's Monday, the start of a special week. Don't know why it's special yet, but I'm sure it will be for many people. It could be that time that maybe some things are opening up. I heard the barbershops are opening. But to be fair, I reckon, don't look at me head, but I reckon, do you know what I mean? If I work this out correctly, right? Hang on, I got a calculator here. This is science, right? On average, the average haircut for the Murph, let's see. And I can cut Two-Tone Junior's hair as well, so let's double me odds here. I'm not a betting man, double or nothing. So let's say you do one haircut a month. And over the next, if I can do this for the next 50 years, cutting my hair and Two-Tone Junior's hair, I will save 18,000 euros. You know what that means, sports fans? That's going to be the greatest, bestest, and most hilarious hot tub you've ever seen in your lives. You'll just have to wait 50 years, for which I'll be 80. How old am I? I'll be 86. Wrinkly tub for the win. Oh, yes, you can feel it. Well, you can't really, but you can see it. Just don't look at it. Do you know what I mean? But yes, we're here, and as I said, it's Monday. And, what happens on Monday? Well, we go flying. We're here on YouTube. The tube of you, as I refer to it, kind of, almost, sorta. And it is very dark. Dark. I can't speak today. I'm having a Monday. Do you ever have a Monday? Ooh, I had a Monday. It started off grand this morning. Got up, had my shower. Mrs. Two-Tone made me my lunch. I had crackers and cheese for lunch. Like spreadable cheese? And they have like little peppers on the crackers. And when you bite into them, ooh, the flavors and the aftertaste, they be real. And then you go talking to people. Hey, how's it going? And they be like, ooh, peppers, man, they're good for you. But yes, went to work and I had a day. And do you know when you have a day? Things just weren't going my way. It was difficult and hard, and I was under pressure, and it was ugh. And on the way home, I said to myself, right, I need to stop off for some messages, as you do. We had to get some milk, banya, 2 litres of Avonmore's finest, and then I had to get some bread, a loaf, the sliced pan, Brennan's bread, today's bread today. So that's what I had to do on the way home. So I stopped off in the Midlands into a Centra. That's like a gas station. There's like a forecourt garage and you can buy your petrol and diesel and whatnot. And they have a little shop, a little convenience store. And I rambled in. And I said to myself, if I don't put a smile on my face, I'll try and put a smile on someone else's. So I rambled in and I grabbed me 2 litres of milk and I grabbed me bread and I rambled up. And, you know, the masks are handy because they can only see your eyes. So I walked up and I gave the greatest and most best ever hello, hello. I didn't get the lady's name after, and I imagine most of the time she was probably in shock. But she gave me a smile. She said, have you had a day? Yes, I have, I said. And then it felt great. So yes, Monday has been redeemed. There were other people in the shop as well. Do you know the way they have like these security mirrors? You know, like they're a multi-angle mirror. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's like people in the back going, what did your man just say? Like, what is he saying? Hello, hello. You need to try it. I'm telling you. People will be just absolutely gobsmacked. What did he do? Do you know? Anyway, time to ramble into the chat to see who's here. We have Flyer92. Good to see you, my dude. Kevo B is in the house. He says, hi folks. Spent all weekend polishing the SR22 for this dusty, awesome leg of Route 66. Nice, my dude. Alison Johnson is here. She says, hey, good evening, everyone. I may have some wine on the go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, wine o'clock, man. Alison, great to see you. And, well, totally loved your flightage, the weekendage on Saturday. I can only join for a little bit because I was working. But you had so many people flying with you. It was great to see. And we're looking forward to more of them on the Amelia Earhart Around the World reenactment in Amooney. Ghost Rider 115 is in the house. Good to see you. Viper Strike is here. Good to see you, Viper. Viper was helping me out there last night. I was on Discord last night. Now, don't tell anyone. Shh, come here. It's only between you and me. I was streaming the show 21 baseball. Murphy tried baseball, and Old Veteran was in there as well. And I think Hammy came in for a minute. He was like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's like hurling." And then Scott said, "We call hurling something different." I tried to play baseball. Didn't go terribly well, mind you, but yeah. I'm learning. I thought baseball was just like every single ball pitched. See, I'm learning words. Every single ball that was pitched, an instant smackaroony or home run. No. In fact, you're lucky to get any score at all. What? But yes. So, well, Viper Strike was telling me all about the different stadiums. Stadia. Plural for many stadiums. He was giving us all the ups and downs and when they were built and stuff. Many thanks. Kingsman 9965 rambles in. He says, good evening, all from Liverpool. All right. It's good to see you, Kingsman. Here's something else. I was messing around streaming with my Xbox. And I didn't put it on this in front of everyone. Do you know what I mean? You get a little bit nervous when you're trying out kind of technical things in the background. So I was streaming on Discord. And, I had a couple of games of soccer against Gibbo. I haven't played it in such a long time. He took on the part of Liverpool. I took on the part of Manchester United. Burn. I won't give you the results. You know, I'm not ashamed or anything, but I won't give you the results. But all I can say is there were many goals. Many goals. So that was great fun. So yes, Mr. Z123 is in the house. Happy Monday to you. Rogers RC75 is here. Randy Hurst bursts open the door and says, how are you? It's good to see you. Mechanical Madness is here. He says, evening Murph and chat. Good to see you, Mechanical. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. John E is here. He says, hello. Heli, if I know. Are you in a heli tonight? Great to see you, John E. Hope all is well. Ryan Singleton is here. Happy Monday. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. It's good to see you, my dude. Hope you had a great weekend and happy Monday. Danny Eds is here. He says, hello, evening all. Andrew Hill looks in the door going, okay, we'll stay for one. It's good to see you, my dude. Keen Lafford is here. He says, hello, people of the internet. And a big shout out to Keen Lafford because he's keeping the Discord kind of grooving. Do you know what I mean? He's updating the Eurovision Song Contest Discord channel within the Two Tone Murphy Discord. There's a title. But many thanks, Keen. The excitement for Eurovision is real. I feel like leaping around and, doing the Dustin Turkey dance. Irlandais Nipois. Phil Boardman is here. He says, Mad Monday is here again. Ooh. Kenneth Naughton rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Fly and More is in the house. Papa Joe B rambles in saying hello all and happy Monday. Seamus McNeil is here. He says, I wonder who is sitting on Twitch. And then Dougal's like, I was. Seamus McNeil, Dougal McTavish, good evening to you both, my friends. I hope you're keeping very well indeed. Keenleffer says, it may be Monday, but it's the last Monday before the weekend. I know, right? The hype starts now. It's like Monday. Oh, I gotta go to work. Oh, I gotta go to school. Oh, or college. Or like, I gotta like do nothing. Oh, doesn't matter. We're getting closer to that magical day, which is Friday. And I get 2 days off this week. Yes! There will be many flyage. And probably other stuff. I know Fabio is over in the world of Twitch right now, streaming DCS. So after this, and well, maybe tomorrow, I'll watch back and start learning it. Real message. So if any of you guys are interested in some DCS action, do let me know, because it's going to be fun. You know, blowing up things and attacking and general having the crack. But it's good to see everybody here tonight. Now, who else? Fly Guy is here. Good to see you, my dude. Mechanical says, the Seneca is going... Oh no, the Seneca is getting some more seat time. Nice. Randy Hurst says, I finally remembered to join on YouTube today. Awesome, my dude. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the house. Good to see you. Danny Eds is here as well. Muse Fan rambles in. Good evening to you, my dude. Kevin Riley's in the house. Samson Video is here. It's going to be busy. Do you ever get that feeling? Dangerous Brian rambles in saying, hey, hey, hey. Hey. Good to see you, Dangerous Brian. Gibbo Ireland is in the house. He says, evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Top of the evening to you, Gibbo. Did you see our videos? Well, Gibbo's videos. In fairness, Gibbo did all the work. I just jumped on at the end. But went very good, very informative for remote flight, which is it's a paid add-on. If you don't have, the price of hardware, well, you might have like an iPad, for instance, and you might say, hey, that could work. So that's what remote flight does. And a huge thanks to Gibbo for giving it a huge showcase. And I just nabbed on at the end there going, do you know what I mean? So hats off to you, Gibbo. Thanks so much for all the efforts, my dude. Seamus McNeil says, if it was not for Murphy's streams, I would never know when Monday comes around. It's not Monday, it's Wednesday. No, it's not. Could you imagine? Imagine if it was Friday already. Straight out with the wigs, I'd be giving it socks. Irish Aviator is here. Don't think U2 is in the sim yet. Too much spying will go on. Yeah, the music, it's them three, not U2. Dem Tree is the artist, formerly known as. Catbat9 rambles in. He says, hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Hello, Catbat9, and hello, Catbat. Hope you're both keeping very well this Monday. Brian Clark rambles in. Happy Monday to you, my dude. Annalisa is here. She says, hello, Murph and friends. It's Monday. I was sitting on the dark side like a hybrid Gikna Egypt. Could you imagine? Part of he's in the dark, the other part's in the white. What are you doing? Tonight I'm a hybrid. I'm a Twitch tube. Twitch tube. There's a patent that. Annalisa, great to see you. Happy Monday to you. Gary JF is here. Good to see you, Gary. Oh, it's going to be busy, lads. Peter Paskoff is here. He says, hello, Murph. Speak louder. I have Fabio on the other screen. Jason H is here. Good to see you, mad dude. 49er is in the house. Jepson 2001, the man, the myth, the legend, has just rambled into the chat. Jepson, it is great to see you, mad dude. I hope all is well. Jepson is working on something incredible. And I know he's going to be showing some of it off this coming Thursday over on Twitch at 1300 Zulu time, along with the Flying Fabio, and I think Katie Pilot will be there as well, on his newest creation. You gotta watch it. And even if you're working or whatever, go back and watch the replay. It's going to be sweet. Caval B says, yikes, I'm on the US server. Yeah, so we're on the North Europe server, if you guys would like to join along for today. We have a thing. Hang on, Murphy, buttons. You know me with buttons. We'll press it and see what happens. No. It's thinking about it. Oh, why didn't that work? Look, that's embarrassing. Screen mirroring. Yes. Activate. Screen mirroring. We'll give it a second. Wonder why that... Oh, hang on. It's thinking about... No, it's not. Technology eludes me today. Any minute now. Hang on. See? Genius! Genius! Murph can do things with graphics and stuff. But yes, so that's our flight plan here on our 4Flight app. Just to, well, no, that side of the screen. I always get left or right. Right is your right hand. But yes, so that's where we're flying. So as I said, we're on the ground here over in Barstow. Up to Las Vegas we shall ramble, across by the Hoover Dam, and then all the way over then to Kingsman. It's going to be sweet in the early morning. So we're on the North Europe server. My only request, well, it's got to be GA all the way. We don't take liking to Gickness. Not yet, anyway. Snowy Master is in the house. Good to see you. Peter Paskov says, home office, weekend forever. Ooh. Irish Aviator says, the weekend was at Warp 7. Do you know what I mean? It just was. It was so busy. But sure, look it. Do you know what I mean? What do we do, like? We can't win all the time. Soaring AJ is here. Good to see you, my dude. Jason says, did you get to Penny's? Not yet. Fizzbin is here. He says, Vegas, home of CSI. Wasn't that your man? The red-haired kind of long fella. You know, at the end of the day. He takes off his glasses and looks at the camera like this. We got our man. And then the music. Do I have that music? I do. Hang on, this is fun. Hang on. So at the end of the day, we found our man. Do you know what I mean? Totally pulled that one off. I don't even know his name. Annalisa says, woo, 18k worth of hot tubs, right? Karen Martin 6 knots is here. Good to see you, my dude. Mrs. Two-Tone is in the chat. Now, you won't save anything because you'll spend it on flight sim stuff. But yeah. Probably. Jason Haight says, I just shaved mine. Number 2, very easy. Nice. Soaring AJ has subscribed to the YouTube as a co-pilot. Welcome aboard, my dude, and thank you very, very much. Now, where are we at? The tub of you. What aircraft should I download to see the Thunderflies correctly? Them guys currently use the MB339. It's from India Fox Echo, and it's a remarkable aircraft. I highly, highly recommend it. Monday says, do you remember that song, Monday, or Speak, Monday. Who sang it? I like that song. Now it's stuck in my head. Thanks, Kingsman. I'm just singing it in my head. Don't mind me. It's all grand, right? Totally fine. Who else? Count Zeppelin is here. Good to see him, my dude. I was waiting over on the dark side, he says. Well, it's kind of a fun transition because here it's bright, but there, in the screen behind the eye, it's dark. Do you know what I mean? King Effort says, how's your shoulder? It's you know, I have to go for a scan, but it's getting better. I just have to be careful with it. So no sudden movements. You know, gently fly it along. That's the plan. Captain Sickbag is in the house. He says, hello. Good evening, Murph and all in chat. Hope you had a great weekend. Great to see you, Captain Sickbag. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend yourself. Phil Boardman is here. He says, fisheye, Murph. Ooh. Dennis G is here. Simon Taylor rumbles in. Pedro Marquez and Brandon Lowe. Ari Halperin and Simon Murray. They must have got the bus here. Seamus must have been driving. But welcome aboard, my dudes. Happy Monday to you. Vasily is in the house. He says, greetings from Belarus and Russia. Hello, and, well, greetings from Tipperary. My dude, you're very welcome along. But yes, David Donnell is here. Happy Monday. Red Dragon Comrie is in the house. Goblin 2 Biz is here. It's like the band is back together, man. They're all here. John Morris rambles in. Just like the way I'm kind of doing like a reminder thing. Because before on YouTube, it used to confuse the... Well, I won't say... It used to confuse me. Never confused. It used to confuse me. And I would like... I'd put out a stream reminder, right? And then I'd go back into YouTube and then I'd launch the stream. But Aegis here was actually launching a different stream. It was like a parallel stream. It was a stream from another universe. And then people had to wait on the actual stream, but I wasn't there anymore. So I think I figured it out. You know, I read a book once. Gibbo says, I let you win, Murph. Still convinced you had someone else playing for you. So I used to play FIFA a lot when I was younger. As in, like, myself and my brother, like, we'd have online leagues and just, you know what I mean? That's all we could really do. It's Ireland. Are we going outside today? What's the weather doing? It's raining. No, we'll play computer. So we used to play a lot of FIFA. But Gibbo, that was a lot of fun playing that, man. It's I don't, if you're not into your soccer, it's, you know what I mean? But if you like the idea of soccer, over here we just call it, well, in England more so they call it football. I tend to call it soccer because, well, football to me is Gaelic football. And well, sure, we know the Americans, football is American football, or you guys just call it football. Or indeed, you can say, well, rugby is football. It's very confusing. Basically, it's a round ball, you kick it, the objective, get it into the goal. Okay, and it's 11 aside. But it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Jason says, my lovely horse. The likes just went from 14 to 22. Ooh, says Irish Aviator. Nice. Now, who else? Paul Quince is here. Good to see you, dude. Biggles rambles in. Hello, Biggles. Pavan Bapat is here. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You're very welcome aboard. Peter Paskov says, do an F-18 DCS giveaway. They're like €90 or something. They're not cheap. They're nice, but they're not cheap. Who else? You had to keep me rambling here for ages. It's great. Tubich. I like that, Phil. I do like that. Pavan says, start please. We have started. This is what you get. If you want to go flying, maybe 20 minutes, dude. I have to get all the hellos and stuff. This is good for me. I like to say helloage to the peopleage who ramble inage. Flyer92 says, hi again. I can't fly tonight. Oh. Well, don't worry, dude. We'll try and keep you entertained. Simon Murray says, Murph, what time and weather, my man? Well, the time is 0502 and we're using live weather. That is the planage, my dude. So we're down here. It's like really hard to see the screen, but I can assure you there is a Cessna there. So we're going to jump up in this machine here now shortly. Cherub is in the house. Good to see him, my dude. Keane Arthur rambles in. He says, afternoon. Good to see you. I just hope the spice keeps flowing, says Kevin. Ooh. The Pete is here. He says, I've not played since my friend from Dublin's son beat me. His son was 3. Can you call golf tennis? Hard to know, Keen. Also known as Mama Cass Elliott. Ooh. Welcome to the two-tone Twilight Zone. Stream within a stream, right? Snowy Master's in the house. He says, I see they fixed lagging on the sim. So far, it's looking good. Captain Takashi is here. Good to see you, my dude. Hope that was supposed to be a salute. It was like a half salute. I watched a film last night. A film. Did you ever see Red Tails? It was good. Mamas and Papas. That's the one, yes. Monday. Manic Monday. Do you remember Manic Monday? Just another manic. What was the name of them? It was the women's. Just another Manic Monday. While we were waiting, let's hit the like button. Thanks very much, Seamus. Keen Lafford says, only 7 days to the Eurovision. Hang on, grab onto something, Keen. The Bangles. Come on, Seamus, the Bangles. Love me, the Bangles. They were brilliant. Now, that song is stuck in my head. I have my musical keyboard over there. Not to say that I'm going to play it anytime soon, but it's over there. I must, do. Well, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. You know how it sounds. So, as I said, we're here in this Cessna 1... Maybe I didn't say. I'll say it now. We're here in the beloved Cessna 172. And, well, we're going to be using this as our chariot for this evening's flight. Each week we're going to change aircraft. And some of the routes that I've chosen for this Route 66, well, some of them are very long, which at some stage is going to require us to fly a Gicna. Pause for dramatic effect. But, well, it might be the CRJ. Groovy, baby, but it might be. So, well, you know what I mean? So, let's see. Battery on. Need to get some lightage on in here, because it's kind of dark, lads, isn't it? Yes. Did you notice I found a bug, right? See here on the... zoom in now, Murph. Do you see here on the lighting panel, right? If you go for the outer, the inner moves. If you go to the inner, the outer moves. Do. Isn't it? Very strange. That doesn't count as a Gicna. It's not. It's a hybrid. It's a hang on. How do you pronounce this? It's a general aviation Gicna. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So we're going to go flying in that soon. Now, can we turn off me torch? Oh, we can. Look. Ooh. This is kind of romantic. the lighting, isn't it? Mood lighting by Murph. Ooh. Yeah. I'm liking this. This is kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of colourful. All we need to do now is kind of just set the scene. Do you know what I mean? I hope I have the song. No, hang on. We'll get there now in a minute. No. No. Oh yeah. That's the one I'm after. Could you imagine when you flick on the battery switch in your Cessna? Oh, welcome to the inside of a Cessna. Ah. Do you know what I mean? It would be positively terrifying every time you flicked on a bit of moonlighting. Mood lighting. You know what I was trying to do there? Didn't work out terribly well. A GA Geeknet. It's all ahead of us. So, right, to start this, we're going to hit our D and B keys. That's going to reset our directional indicator, and the B is going to reset our altimeter to the local neck of the woods. So Neil says, dim the lights. How does that feel? Lower. How does that feel? Wow, that went really low. Hey. I'm impressed. I didn't even need the voice mod for that. Hey. What's it like talking down here? Oh my god, do you hear the state? Anyway, I'm flying. This is a flying simulation. Flight simulation channel. We fly airplanes. We fly fake planes in a fake sky, in a fake universe, but it's very real. Very, very real. So that's what we do. So, beacon and nav light on, please, Murph. Yes, that looks good. And looking down here, fuel selector on both tanks. We need to reset the trimmage. Go. Parking brake is on. Fuel shut-off valve has been pressed in. Now, what we can do, make sure our buttons and dials and things are working. Pull the hot tub into the 172. Could you imagine? That's Sir Neil. That's exactly what. Starting to get hair in really weird places. Yeah, that's what it is. Right, so it's much more realistic than real life. It is. I'm at the stage I play so many games or Sims or whatever it is. I walk outside, I'm like, especially in Irish weather, you're looking at it going, state of the graphics. And then you come in here and you're like, wow, sunshine, whoa. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. Fuel pump on. So what we're going to do, we're going to crack the throttle, this little dude down here, about 1/8 of an inch, and then turn on the fuel pump. Fuel pump is on. We can see a positive read on our fuel, and fuel pump off. And then to start up the machine, we have magneto switches over here. So we're going to go the right mag, the left mag, both mags, and then we'll say clear prop. We can kind of see someone out here. I can't open my little window. So we'll look around. Oh, look, with people here, look. Look at the night lighting. The state of the sim, it's amazing. So, we'll clear prop, hope all as well, and let's go for a start. Ooh, it's alive. So we're going to keep the RPMs just below 1000 RPM right here, and we can lean our mixture out a little bit as well. We don't want it too rich, because, well, you'll foul the spark plugs. There's just too much fuel going in there. And that would be bad. So we don't want to do that. So we'll now turn on our avionics bus 1 and bus 2. That puts electricity into our avionics. Viper says, Murph, I'm working on a slideshow for my first stream. Nice, dude. Best of luck with it. So that little ping we've heard is letting us know that the avionics are turned on and ready to go. So we need to do a thing. Not that, Murph. So we'll zoom in here. And what we're going to do, we have our transponder. Basically, your transponder is transmitting a 4-digit code that ATC or radar can see. So we'll put it on standby. And while it's night time, you can do... Careful now, Murphy, because if you get this wrong, people will think less of you. As far as I know, you can do nighttime VFR in the States. Am I right or wrong? Kevin says, everybody, top up fuel tankage now. It's going to happen. Now, our current altitude, the field elevation here is actually quite high at Barstow. We're at just under 2,000 feet. So we're going to set an initial 4,000 4,000. Yeah, it's even and then odd. Yeah, so 4,000 feet goes into this little machine here, and we're going to be following that. Seamus says correct. Yeah, nighttime VFR. See the I button? Course deviation indicator? It sounds right. We'll turn that one on. So basically we're telling the Garmin unit, hey, follow the GPS and not my frequencies for nav 1 or nav 2. Moving on. Well, that's all that set up and ready to go. Quick check over on our instruments here so we can see fuel flow is just nice. Fuel tanks left and right just under full. We can get a reading of 28 volts on our battery. Up here it's reading 78 degrees Fahrenheit or a nice and cozy 26 degrees Celsius. We have universal time, we have local time, flight time and estimated time or something. So we'll go to local time, 0511 in the sim. Irish Aviator says, don't follow Murph. Follow me. I mean, don't follow me. Colonel Fork, come on, Colonel Fork is here as well. He says west even 1,000, east odd 1,000 plus 500. East. Oh, so we need to go to 4.5. Colonel Fork, I don't know where I'd be without you. Well, I would. I'd be flying at the wrong altitude. So I'm right in saying we go at 4,500 feet because we're going east. I think. I hope. I really do hope. Just as a backstory here, by the way, I have flown aircraft in the real world. I've about 5 hours on it. That's nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. Put it this way. I am proficient and competent in opening the door of a Cessna 172, hopping into the seat, using the little roundy thingy to bring me chair forwards, and the other little roundy thingy, I'm sure they have a name, a roundy thingy to bring me seat upwards, adjust the air ventilation gadget coming out of the side, putting on my beltage, closing the door and pushing down the latch. That took 5 hours. No, east is odd. Huh? Oh wait, 5,500. You guys passed the test. I was just testing you. That's exactly what it was. Because I knew all the answers. And yes. So we're going to fly at 5,500 feet over to Vegas. And but we want to get going soon. Look, the sun is doing a thing. It's going to be coming up soon. So get all our lights on just so people know it's us flying. We don't need a pit of heat because, well, it's 26 degrees, man. So what about north? What about north? Now, well, for flight, come here to me now, you divil you. Now for flight, where are we going to be taking off from? What runway? So we're going to say select runway. And is it giving me the best for wind? Oh, it's not. Okay, hang on. Don't panic. We'll figure this one out. Can we get a meter? Let's see. Weather. Okay, variable of 5 knots. There's no wind direction. That's weird. Winds are variable. There's no wind direction. Okay, we're going to use runway 04. Copy this. There's stuff happening. Parology. Could you fly in Germany one time, he says. Well, many thanks for the super chat, don't I? Yeah, we'll go to Germany someday. Absolutely. We've flown in Germany already. We've been to like Bremen and Hamburg and different places. But yeah, 100%. I'd love to. Gab says, I like your video. Well, many thanks, my dude. Kevin Riley says, Thunderflies taxiing like bosses. Oh yeah. Thunderflies. Pyrologist. Great name, dude. But yeah, for sure. I'd love to go to Germany. Right. Runway 04 for the win, lads. That's what I'm going for. Alrighty. So we're down at Daggett Aviation, and well, we're just going to taxi forward. That is the plan. So putting off. Are we ready to go flying? 40 minutes in and we're good to go. Janie McJanie, the noise in that. So, well, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Kane says, oh, hang on. We went to, oh yeah, over Hoffenhofen. Over Hoffenhofen. Oh, yeah, over Hoffenhofen. Now, zoom in here, Murph. So we're going out to the right. We're going this way. Okay? Follow me! I mean, yeah, follow me. Alison's already in the... I'm already in the sky, like. Yeah, but just... Right. Time to get moving. Look out, mind your head there, Timmy. Terry. Kerry. And we'll taxi this way. Peter Pascoe says, 40 minutes, I'm not ready. Blue Energy's here. He says, he's an Irish man of yore. Of yore? Seamus says, is the bot alive? He should be, the devil. He was doing well earlier. Hey, Parology has joined the flight crew. Welcome aboard, my dude. You've joined our merry band of fireflies. Right, we're taxiing this way. Eyes on the floor, yes, it's a simulation, remember, we don't just drive through other aircraft. Eyes up, and we're good. Oh, make a left here.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
And then immediately turn right. There's the notification, many thanks, my dude. Yeah, the bot is there, but he's kind of slow, God love him. Do you know what I mean? He's having him... We should have went that way. It's okay, we can depart from here. We don't need all the runway. That's a good thing. Extreme Gaming's in the house. He says, this looks cool. It does.
Entered runway 04. 1,219 meters remaining.
That scared the absolute bejeenie macaroni out of me. I'm not going to lie. It was terrifying. The bot is having a Monday. It's having a Monday. It is. Oh, Alison had a CTD. What? And Alison, I wouldn't mind. You streamed for hours. You had no crashes on Saturday, I don't think, did you? Flying the steam gauges. I know, right? You the man, he says. You the man. You flying with the analog gauges, man. It's just so nice. No crashes for Alison the other day. Hey, Captain Sickbag has upgraded to a co-pilot. Many thanks, my dude. Yeah, Alison, I'm super sorry. I don't know why that happens. It is super annoying. It's just, do you know what I mean? Maybe try, which is probably, well, we'll still have the crack. Maybe try fly it on a different server. Just to see. Do you know? Right, so before we depart here, quick check on everything. Our lights are on, which is good. We're squawking, talking and walking. So you go to altitude mode. Absolutely. 8 hours and 30 solid and streaming. Yeah, like that's nuts, Alison, isn't it? Okay, so altitude is going to be set into our autopilot. We're going to turn our little heading bug to the runway heading, just to make life a little bit easier once we get airborne, which is roughly there, look. There, yes. I agree, it's going to be there. So our lights are on, squawk is on. Quick checking the guys behind, there's loads. Right, okay, are we ready? To infinity. Oh no, I'm not allowed to say that, that was Buzz. Okay, let's go. Power coming in. Come on, Betsy. And we're rolling. Airspeed now alive. She thinking about it. Very slow, isn't it? I think I can. There's 50 knots. There's 55. We're good and light now. Easy back in the stick. Upsy daisy. Positive rate of climb, and it's indicating we're looking good. So we'll continue to fly in this runway heading. And well, our altitude for today is going to be 5,500 feet. So we'll continue to climb on this runway heading. Now, the best speed on a Cessna 172 is 76 knots, I think. I think it's 76 for a climb out. So we'll just pitch the aircraft until we land at around 76. And then we'll start trimming ourselves ever so slightly. Which is roughly there. So what I can do, I can now jump over to the gadget of many things. And we're going to type in heading mode, autopilot on, heading. We're going to go vertical speed, and we want to climb at 600 feet per minute. And we look good. All is well. Hey, who be this? Gelsito is here. Carviltu. Tommy, come on. August A2. Falter Oath. Scotty1M is here. Hello, Scotty1M. Werner is in the house. Says good evening from Austria. Can't wait until Microsoft Flight Sim is available on Xbox. I only have Apple, and then I will fly every week with you, Murphy. I'm looking forward to it, Werner. Many thanks for joining us. So news on the Xbox, and we have a news segment tonight. Don't worry, we've news to do. Mr. Two Tone has been busy providing some news, but we have we've information regarding the Xbox because well, They were saying summer and then they just said 2021. But I was reading an article over the weekend and, well, seemingly they're getting things working, which is good. Scotty1M says, I'm Gibbo Ireland's son, I'm not kidding. Tell me, Scotty, what do you like at FIFA? Be honest now, can you beat the L man at FIFA? That is the question. MTB Seth is in the house, good to see him, my dude. Gab Vai is here, he says, or Gab Way, beg your pardon, he says, how can I join you? How can I join you? Well, we're on the North Europe server, so if you select the North Europe server on all players, then you can join us. My only request, it's got to be GA all the way. Not a favour of the airliners, guys. Only because, well, they create kind of FPS issues. I'm more into other games, says Scotty. Gib was like, get to bed. Ooh. Someone's going to be grounded for a fortnight. But yeah, it's we'll see. I'm looking forward to the Xbox release myself. Hence, that's why I'm starting to kind of mess and dip my toes into the, you know what I mean, streaming from the Xbox Series X through the PC onto the screen. And it works. It actually works. And it's kind of cool because the load off the PC, because the PC only has to kind of just listen instead of doing everything, it's pretty cool. Andrew Noble rambles in. He says, hello, Mr. Murphy. Hello, Mr. Noble. It is good to see you, my dude. Right, Murphy, mind your pitch here. The plane ain't liking this. So we'll go to... you did that wrong. We want 5,500. Yes, yes, yes. Altitude and, well, drop it down to about 400 feet per minute. As we adjust our mixture as we climb, as we just about to pass 4,000 feet. And at this stage, I'm now going to hit on our nav mode, which is going to follow the magenta line, which is going to lead us all the way up to Las Vegas. Now, I think, you know, it's getting bright soon-ish. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. We might have to make it a little bit darker once we get to Vegas, because we want to see the lights. Do you know what I mean? That's important. That's highly important. So what we do at this stage, right? Turn this fella down here a little bit, right? And, well, friends, if you're currently flying along with us, do now press the number 2 into the chat so we can get a head count. Hello, Fireflies. Well, just look at the state of the lightage. Kane Lappard, you have your work cut out for you, fella. There's nothing but 2s. They're all over the shop. Look at this. Thunderflies. Our very own aerobatic display team. The guys are out in English. They're out in force tonight. Here's a guy who nearly couldn't say what he wanted to say. Epic flying from them. And we have some epic flying here with our own Fireflies. Look at that. Doesn't it look all kind of nice? So, if you guys are new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 1900 Zulu hour. Monday nights are exclusive to YouTube, whilst Wednesdays and Fridays exclusive over on Twitch. We have a Discord and a website. So our website brought to you by the very talented Gibbo Ireland, and the Discord is brought to you, well, by our entire community, who are also very, very talented. So be sure to ramble over on the 2 links provided. Keen Lafford reports 52 plus a Murph. Ooh. Which means there are 52 other humans flying in the aircraft along with us. That is nuts. And Seamus says, oh, and a like button. Absolutely. Smash it, the like it button. It kind of helps the channel from an analytics point of view. Tunage. We got a 53 plus a Murph. Come on, the number 53. Bellbro rambles in saying, hello, Murph and Fireflies. Having the crack on Monday Eve. Starting up the sim and joining in a minute. Nice. Mr. Chippy says, the Thunderflies aren't human. Great to see you, Mr. Chippy. Happy Monday to you, my dude. the tunage is real as we continue on Route 66. So we're heading to Las Vegas. It's the 28th most populous city in the United States, the most populous city in the state of Nevada. And it is the county seat of Clark County. The city anchors the Las Vegas Valley metropolitan area and is the largest city within the greater Mojave Desert. Las Vegas was settled in 1905 and officially incorporated in 1911. At the close of the 20th century, it was the most populated American city founded within that century. Las Vegas was founded as a city in 1905 when 110 acres of land adjacent to the Union Pacific Railroad tracks were auctioned in what would become the downtown area. In 1911, Las Vegas was incorporated as the city. Las Vegas is situated within Clark County in a basin on the floor on the Mojave Desert. Surrounded by mountain ranges on all sides, much of the landscape is rocky and arid, with desert vegetation and wildlife. It can be subjected to torrential flash floods, although much has been done to mitigate the effects of flash floodage through the improved drainage systems. The peaks surrounding Las Vegas reach elevations of over 10,000 feet and act as barriers to the strong flow of moisture from the surrounding area. The elevation is approximately 2,000 feet above sea level. Thunderflies are droids. They're like, they're Terminators. I've seen them. So, right. Current update on what we're doing and where we're going, and I'm back to you again. Look, I was providing the voice back there reading out that. But anyway, currently at 5,500 feet at a speed of about 110 knots indicated, which is giving us a speed of 121 over the ground. They're cyborgs. No, they're thunderflies. Do you ever see Jason Bourne or James Bond? Basically, they go in as normal civilians and they say, I want to join the program. Do you want to be in this program? Or in the state of James Bond, it's like, yes, I want to be in this program. Do you know what I mean? And, well, they give up their real name and, you know, everything else, and they assume the new name. Thunderfly 1, Thunderfly 2. It's like getting knighted by the Queen. You know, only different in every conceivable way. Viper Strike says, Las Vegas now has 2 Major League sports franchises, the Golden Knights of the NHL and the Raiders of the NFL. Ooh. B1 battle droids. I kind of like that. Look at them go. Look at the state of them. They don't sleep. I mean, look at this. Hang on. Do you know what I mean? Did you see the air show the other night? So on Friday, what day is today? Yeah, it was Friday. On Friday night, we were doing a nice flight in recognition of victory in Europe, celebrating the end of the war in Europe back in 1945, World War II. And we said to ourselves, we'll do an air show down at Farnborough in England. And sure, this lot, the Thunderflies, put on an amazing show. And it was great, it was awesome, it was absolutely incredible. And I have the video, and we're going to be pushing it out on YouTube soon. In the background, by the way, on our wonderful website, again, handcrafted painstakingly like a 24-hour marathon stream of Bob Ross, Gibbo Ireland has crafted an amazing Thunderflies page. Now, it's still work in progress, we're still working on it, but we're going to release it relatively soon. So be sure to check it out. I'll give you like I won't show you, but like, I'll give you a teaser. It has a bio page. What? So you can actually, like, I don't know, learn about the guys. Some say they eat only dry muesli for breakfast. Others say they eat ham for dessert. Telling you. Irish Aviator says, I had to refuel with coffee during the show, so I have to re-watch the part and still most of the Canary Islands. But we're not finished with the Canary Islands. We've only done a little bit. We've only gotten as far as Gran Canaria, so we still have Forteventura and Lanzarote to go to. So we'll be going back on our holidays soon. Be careful with your shoulder. See, I almost broke into dance. It's terrible what I'm doing. Anyway, at this stage, lads, because we're in America, well, we're going to play a bit of this. Yes, as we cross the desert. Ooh. Checking out the sights. The sun is doing its best to appear. We have a bit of Johnny credit. So our music is provided under license by epidemicsound.com. Jimmy Cash. No, we can't get another word for cash. Arrogant. Jimmy Arrogant. Here we go. They'll never know what it looks like. Keen Leffert says, the sky looks insanely beautiful. It's so hot right now. Captain Sickbag says, I bought the Seneca at the weekend. It is my absolute favourite aircraft in the sim so far, and I'll be flying it tonight. Did I tell you? I bought the Seneca at the weekend. Captain Sickbag, did you buy the Seneca? Oh look, Thunderflies, hide me. Yes, we need to look at these, look. Ooh, and hang on. Ah. The camera work, Murphy. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. But it looks so nice. Mr. Chippy says, I'm having to get my own dinner tonight. I think I scored. Shepherd's pie from the co-op expires today, so 25p. 25p for a shepherd's pie. Don't tell Colonel Fork. He's been raving for a shepherd's pie in a long time. Get your tasty beverages before the higher prices come in, say Irish Aviator. Huh? As in Vegas. Yeah, we'll stop off at like a Centra. Would they have a Centra in this neck of the woods? Maybe they wouldn't. Danny Ed says James Dosh. Oh, I like that one. Yes. And here's a song called Don't Get Rhythm by James Dosh. Yeah, that kind of works, dude. That kind of works. So as we're kind of flying around here, right? Hang on, a bit of this. Here we go. And we'll jump in here, right? Because I have some information to share with you. Are we ready? As we do the news, I just need to find where I've hidden it. And again, a huge shout out and thank you to the wonderful, beautiful and highly, highly talented Mrs. Two-Tone for helping me out with the news. Are we ready? First up, we have some news for you sports fans. There we be. So, Just Flight have today released an update on their upcoming Turbo Arrow. And this one we're looking forward to because it's the cat's pajamas. The cat's pajamas. So, our current favourite GA aeroplane in Microsoft Flight Sim will soon have company from its most powerful sibling, the Turbo Arrow. It's nearing completion and should be released within the coming weeks. Here's a couple of images to show you. The latest development update from Just Flight says they're putting the final touches concerning some of the flight dynamics, the engine sounds, and some custom simulations that will surely up the level of immersion when flying the aircraft. This will also include engine damage simulation, in case you push the turbocharger too much. That's like, what? The turbo version of the Arrow will be especially useful if you're looking to fly at higher altitudes, above 10,000 feet, or within the warmer temperatures. Its increased performance are most noticeable on these extremes, as cruise performance is the same as the non-turbo version until reaching oxygen altitudes. As usual with Just Flight, the new images show a very beautiful machine. It also looks slightly cleaner than the Arrow 3, which is definitely well used and in need of some carpet vacuuming, or hoovering as we would say. In either case, it's all very characterful. Judging by their previous work, Just Flight will surely have another winner here. So as you can see from the interior, and they do have, this comes with the T-tail thing. Look at it, a T-tail. I love that. That's for hanging tea bags. T-tail. That's where you put them. Doesn't it look fancy, lads? Really? It just does. Moving on. We have more news. And our news is provided very kindly by our friends over at the MSFS for all your latest and greatest simulation news, links to an absolute ton of freeware, and they also do reviews over there as well, guys. Did anyone catch this thing? Let's just leave this picture here for a moment. Does anyone know what that is? Because I'm weak at the knees looking at this thing. Keen Effort says, yes, it's a plane. It is a plane. It is. This here, well, Coming directly from one of the most renowned development studios in flight simulation, Robert Randazzo, he's the founder of PMDG, who we know they're bringing their entire product lineup to Microsoft Flight Sim, has shared 2 stunning images of an absolute aviation classic, the iconic DC-6. Seemingly, it's flying in the new Microsoft Flight Sim. Would you look at the state of it? Now, I had this back in X-Plane and it became abandonware. They released it, it worked on a couple of versions, but then the guys at Laminar were constantly updating the sim and PMDG said, we can't handle this, and they left it. So the images were recently shared on PMDG's forums as sort of an April Fool's Day joke, claiming to be coming from an entirely new rendering engine, possibly in P3D. However, there is something in one of the images that, coincidentally or not, completely gives away their source. The infamous Microsoft Flight Sim toolbar handle can be seen very clearly. If you look hard enough, you'll see it. And it's like, hang on, wait, what? And you can kind of tell from the lighting. Do you know what I mean? It's on that image. You have to look really, really close, but there it is sitting there for all to see. It's very promising to see a DC-6 in such beautiful shape on one of our favourite simulators, which of course is Microsoft Flight Sim, and I can't wait to find out more about it. This is one of the most iconic airliners ever, and it'll be completely, it completely deserves to be a part of the sim. So the DC-6, we all love the DC-3. Well, the DC-3 was like the brainchild of this thing, because there are similarities. You know, if you like stop at one of the propellers and just look forward, it has the same profile of that, which is a DC-3. So, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Are we excited and delighted? But wait, there's more. Over to add-ons now. So here's some news. Our friends over at SoFly, you know, the guys who brought us the Weather Preset Pro, they also give some flight sim tutorials and guides. Well, they're working on something new. This here is called Landing Challenge Pro from SoFly. Basically, it's going to introduce a number of different landing challenges right into the sim, 30 to be exact. We've had the chance to try a pre-release copy, Landing Challenge Pro, kindly provided by SoFly, and it ended up with fairly good impressions about the product. The only thing I'm a little bit the interactive leaderboards are currently locked by Asobo. However, for us in a community to use this, we can do a screenshot just like we did with the Ailerons into Wind Landing Challenge that our very own Viper Strike won it the top prize. So it's a matter of us selecting, we're going to use such and such a landing challenge this week, and we can all take a screenshot to record our best landings. So it's really, really cool. I think they've hinted at a price already. I think it's like $7 or $8, give or take. It's $8.95 or €7.99 or $9 Australian. But they've also, it's not just a landing challenge. We know SoFly and their Weather Preset Pro, they've also created new custom weather presets specific for some of the landing challenges. So it's varied. It has like easy, intermediate and pro. Do you know what I mean? So this is going to be interesting. I think anyway, it's going to be fun. And the price, well, it's right on point. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely fantastic, to be honest. I'm looking forward to this. Errol says, I throw money at me monitor. So that's it for this, well, today's news. And a big shout out again to the sponsors, MSFSaddons.com. Be sure to check them out. Great bunch of lads all together. And well, many thanks to them for providing the news. And yeah, I'm telling you. Kingsman says, where did I put my wallet? Is this yours? What time? Oh, hang on. Mrs. Teuton says, what time did you wake me on Sunday to tell me about the DC-6, Murph? First and foremost, my arm is feeling better, and it was in no way whacked Sunday morning. When I broke the news, it was like, wake up. Wake up, will you? What? What do you want? Wake up. What? I have some news. What? There's a new plane coming out. What? There's a new plane coming out. What are you talking about? The DC-6, they've released pictures of the DC. Back to sleep I went. It was 4:05. on Sunday morning. 4:05 in the morning. I thought there was rugby on. There wasn't. I was like, come on, you're waking up for rugby. There is no rugby. Oh, Julia. So, yeah. A sound thrashing was delivered to Murphy, and I went immediately back to sleep. I mostly cry at night, mostly. But anyway, we're look at this. Do you know what I mean? So, I need to press a button over here. 1 second now. And that one, and then that one. Right, we're getting through it, lads. Right, so the next little bit of the stream that we're going to talk about, well, I just want to say hello and thank you to a lot of people who are supporting the stream financially, of course, by way of memberships, be it here on YouTube or over on our Twitch, and also those who are supporting us through Patreon and also on the Discord directly as well. It's just a very little way of, well, me giving you a little thanks and recognition for your awesomeness and gratuity, generosity, and, well, do you know what I mean? As Andreas Jensen. Sorry, Andreas. Good to see you, my dude. Oh yeah, I was in the doghouse. Luckily we don't have a dog, because that would literally become an option. We have a cat, and thankfully she sleeps inside. Murphy, go to the doghouse. I would try and do the puppy dog eyes, they wouldn't work. Look at this coming in at us. Look at the thunderflies behind us. Look at it. Their awesomeness. I've lost me mouse. Where is it? Did anyone see me mouse? Found it. Look. There they go. Mr. Chippy says, I keep trying to use Twitch emotes. Dan says, how far are we from the next airport? About 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So we're getting on grand here, lads. This is looking nice. I'll have to dial back the time once we get there. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to see the state of the place at night. Anyway, ramble over here to our flight crew. And I know we've had new members tonight. Don't worry, you'll be on the list the next night, because we update it during the day. And we write out all the names, we have a look at them. It's weird. It's not weird, but like, I see all the names now, and myself and Mrs. Two-Tone will be like, oh, there's something, and look, here. And yeah. It's amazing. We can see the names, and I'm very, very grateful to each and every one of you guys. It was never, ever meant to be a requirement. It still is not a requirement. I'd rather see you guys put your own few bob into the sim, you know, buy yourself an add-on, save up, maybe buy some hardware. I'm okay. I'm grand. Do you know? I'm very, very lucky to have a full-time job outside of what I do here with live streaming. This is my hobby, and well, I adore it. I absolutely love it. Every now and again I get the notions of like, imagine doing this full-time, but like, do you know what I mean? Could you imagine seeing this all the time? I'd have to turn mirrors around every fourth day. I just don't use mirrors because I get sick of me. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, we're over here somewhere. Look, we'll play this one again. So, to our flight crew, a big shout out to Anna Crusses, Austin Bootenbach, Bellbro, Captain Sickbag, Sir Neil, Fly Darren, Ford Entertainment Group, Gareth Byrne, Goblin to Biz, Hal Jor, Larson 202, Mac Shiggity Pilot, Muse Fan, Nathaniel Davin, Nick Stratford, Peter Fast Pete 84, Peter Paskoff, Ricky Kelleher, Samson Video, Tim Middleton, WB 1990, and Willie Canuck. But thank you very much. A tasty beverage on a Monday night. Do you know what I mean? It's a school night. Next up, a big shout out to our co-pilots. We have Bad Dog. He's a great dog, really great dog. Brian Spain, Dougal McTavish, Jarden One Abel, John Ambler, John Morris, Ludos Regum, Mark Dyson, Mr. Z 123, Noel K, Patrick Cullen, Pilot Peely, Sean Leo, Tony Robinson, 6 Knots, Airwolf 643, Alaska 559, Andrew Hill 87, Arctic Turn, Aristicus, Andrew 279144. We could just call you Andrew. Do you remember like Beverly Hills 90210? I don't know where I was going with that. Hey, Kendra's here. Good to see you, Kendra. Moving along, we have AZ Blue Line, Bozman, Booms, Big Tone 66, Big Shot Muffy, Billowette, Brandon Lowe, Brown Doe, Bit Monster or BT Monster, Catbat 9, along with his Catbat Cat, Causeway 04, CDN Taz, Celery Sticks, Chilled Corky, Citizen 6, Cool Sax 98, See You Later, Cybo Man Drew, Crompton 33, Draco Sensei, Dragon 40th, DC Viper, some more music, Murph. Here we go. Eamon, 1973, EL 737 RS, Espin 74, Flying Harp 1, Fort Noob 15, Gordon 77, GNLU, Goblin Zeus, Goodness Sig, Hans Gruber Jr., Hawk Driver 101, Haskell 1970, Here's Johnny, Hopping Orange 36, Jacob Mossad, JMS 737, Joey Bolo, Johnny Aardvark, Jamaumu, Jay Winokur, Copper Pete, Kozaki Flyer 66, Lenning Way, London Controller, Like to Program, Low Lead AV, Merlin Flyer, Matt M018, Mechanical Madness UK, Metal Moss 1, Mike 71G, MJ Daiso, Mr. Snowhill, Mr. Zed Rider, Mr. Hoppy, Mr. Tin 111, all the misters. Many misters. Muse Fan 12345, Naughty Gnome, Neon Jedi, Night Zepp, P. Anderson, Piat 691, Philly Roach, Pyrotech, Purple Kona, Rad Pilot Randy, Red Dragon Comrie, Rob MC Or, Rogers Or C75, Roger Mo 3, Scorpio 49, CDL, Shuffle Shoes, Skydive Man, Snowy Master 738, Splasher 6, Steve Solo UK, Swamp Dragon 111, Test Pilot 72, The Flying Fabio, Whack-A-Mo, Waltons, X BMF X Murphy, and K Branch. Many thanks, my dude. Thank you all so very much indeed. Hey, Yuri Jansen is here. Good to see you. And hey, Mal Walsh. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Hope life is treating you really well. Clavo41 says, Murph, I used to drive Route 66 back in the 60s. What? Wow. I imagine you have some amazing stories. And maybe photographs. But yeah, Kendra has rambled in. Did I say that? We'll say it again. Oh, look, this music is called Diddley. Diddley Idol. So we move on. We're nearly there now, lads. We have our pilots in command. And a big shout out to Ailerons into Wind, Oz Flight Simmer, Captain Rudiger, Dale Jones, Dangerous Brian, Daza T Arab, HCB Or 1100, Annalisa, Kaharia, Kebmo 25, Kingsman 9965, Mad C 888, Mr. Chippy, Scotland Comet Project, Seamus McNeil, Tom LeCrab, Train Williams, Warhamster, Wayne Butler, Wayne Prefontaine, Soaring AJ, Blair Voyage, Captain Butters, IB Proofin 007, and Jepson 2001. Thank you all so very much, my guys. I really do appreciate it. And last but not at least, we have these mad people. They are the Wing Commanders. And a huge shout out and thank you so much, everyone, for everyone, for your gratuity. Gratuity? Is that the right word even? For your generosity and kindness. Huge shout out to Alison, get English, Murph, you can speak it. Alison Johnson, Andy Brown, Colonel Fork 85, Gibbo Ireland, Old Veteran 965, and Coley 205. Thank you. Cheers, my guys. Murph, thanks. It's like a tasty beverage. A second one makes the evening even more relaxed and nice, says Kendro. Hey, Draco X RPG says, Murph, you missed me chat above. Don't hate me. Hang on. What did he say? I'd only want to see... Hang on. I'd only want to see if you... Oh, no, hang on. I'd only want to see every day, but only if you're in the hot tub, Murph. Riding a blow-up Mooney. Oh... That could be arranged. Don't forget we have an OnlyFan. Did I mention OnlyFan? We'll calm it down now. Oh, look, it's bumpy and stuff. God almighty, lads. We're over the mountains. Are we at a safe altitude? We're getting close. It's time to do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, do now the dance emotes for Annalisa into the chat. A hot tub in a 172 would be good. Just don't go upside down, says Kingsman. Dan says, do you know the ICAO code of the next airport? It is Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. KLAS. As the thunder flies, straight into the sunrise they go. Annalisa jumps from the ceiling fan, spinning and dancing like a ninja on a sugar high. Mr. Chippy says it's the new Sauna 172. Alright. Hey, Elaine Benes is in the house. Good to see you, Elaine. You're very welcome aboard. Yuri Jansen says, dang, that's pretty. It is, isn't it? Steam gauge room Cessna. I know, right? Captain Stickback says, Murph, do you know if the Bendix instrument in the Seneca is the same company that makes the washing machine? My mum used to have one and she swore by it until it leaked and then she swore at it. Bendix, no, I think they're separate. But I can't be sure, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would have to. That's like a successful company, you know. We could you imagine meeting the MD of like that company? It sounds. Let's pretend they sound German. Yes, and what's his name? Flight Simulation Deluxe. That dude, he's cool. Love his accent. I nearly said accent. I love his accent. Flight Simulation Deluxe, and yes, and you're very welcome to us, the new Bendix. For here we make aircraft avionics, and also we have been making most recently some very, very good household appliances, and that is very good for washing dishes and also the clothes. Right? Couldn't he be a brilliant, absolutely fantastic salesman for, like, you know, washing machines and stuff? I think so. Jepson says, would be rude not to do a fly past the strip. It has to happen. Oh, yeah. It has to happen. I love that. I love the German accent. It's just, keep talking. I don't care. You can tell me a weather meteor report. I just want to listen. I love that accent. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Now, what was I looking for here? Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, and a bit of this, look. Is it this one? Yeah, baby, yeah! We're going to Vegas. Kendra says, I don't like my German accent when stuttering English. This is where you get all kind of loosey-goosey. All kind of relaxes. I'd buy any white goods with that voice. Right? On today, you can get a special value pack of toilet roll, and they are sold now in packs of 33. For the very good price of $9.99. Did you see what I did? You saw what I did there. $9. The tunage. As we fastly approach this little town called Las Vegas. The PW says, looking at Wikipedia, it appears to be the same company. Oh. But could you buy the same white goods with a Mayo accent? Well, I just like to say to them people now that you can have at your own dispense a perfect working great washing machine that'll get any stains out of any jumper you might want to wear on a night out when you're all dolled up to the nines. Now, it wouldn't work with Mayo. Enda Kenny for the win with his cans of lilt. It just wouldn't work. Dangerous Brian says climate to 6,000. Alison needs to tell us the safe altitude. But then again, Brian does have some, you know, experience here, dodging the mountains. Probably why most of my planes end up on a spin cycle. The PW. Irish Aviator says, I'd rather buy from a Kerry accent.
Oh, just, you get any colour at all now, eh? You get any colour. So who need a washing machine? So couldn't you use a basin and, you know, you could use kind of some stuff.
We just cut corners in Liverpool. If you're going direct, 6,000 should be enough. As the Thunderflies go ahead. Say you yonder Thunderfly. Are we looking at 6,000? Will we go up to that? But Colonel Fork, he'll give out to us because we're doing the thing wrong. It's okay. We rang ahead for permission, and we're only going to temporarily. You know, we're only going to ramble up here. We're not going to stay up here. So go up to 6,000 and see what happens. In Arnie's accent, get to the washer.
Get to the washer now. We need to clean these. The delicate materials.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Are you feeling this one? Shoulders only. Granted, me right shoulder moves more better than me left shoulder. I hurt me arm the other day. Did I tell you I hurt my arm? Yeah. Could you imagine bringing us to Vegas? Could you imagine? We'd ramble in. We'd have our own entourage. I'd wear me wig, you know, just to fit in with the crowd. See, I didn't get to do this on Friday. So now it's turned into Funky Monday. I nearly said monkey. Funky Monkey. Why? Look at this for a view. Forget Vegas. What's with the arm? I know, right? I think it was AS Old Veteran. He was telling me at a baseball game. He was telling me at a baseball game, he used to go with a group of people and they would like buy an area, kind of like a corporate box. They'd get all you can eat and all you can drink for the whole baseball match. And that just doesn't work in Ireland. All you can eat. Like, I love their ambition, do you know what I mean? But like, if it's all you can eat, they're going to lose. If it's all you can drink, they're going to lose. Do you know? Jepson says, Mount Charlestown ahead and slightly to the left. 12,000 high at its peak. Ooh. Yes, that's pretty way up there. A very teeny tiny violin. Mr. Chippy says, have you ever seen the video with Rory McSorley, the Northern Irish lad, talking about getting frostbite? I'd buy anything from him. He's a legend. Oh, I did! Oh, remember your man? Was he like a school? He was going to school or something. I should get frostbite. Like, what? I should get frostbite? What's he saying? I should get frostbite? Did you ever hear him? The man's a legend. Hey, S. Voigt is here. He says, hello, sorry late. Playing with bankers again. I was just chatting to them, Scott. You were telling me about getting the big booth when you went to baseball. And it'd be all you can eat and all you can drink. And I was just kind of saying, that wouldn't work here. If they said it to me, yes, sir, hang on.
They would say, here you are, sir, you're very welcome. It's all you can eat, all you can drink.
Moments later, they'd be like, well, we had a good run of it. We're now officially out of business. It'd be like sending Homer Simpson in. Keen Archer says, Murph, just started my descent into Boston from JFK. American A319. Very nice, my dude. But yeah, your man, you get frostbite. Oh, the northern accent, that's a super accent as well. It's a super accent. I was watching a YouTuber by the name of... What was his name? Epic Nerd or Epic Geek or... Geek? No, it wasn't Geekism. He used to... The forefight is absolutely shouting at me. Kane Arthur says, I have a northern accent. Say something. Say something. Go on, Kane. Say something to us. He had a great accent. No, I'm trying to think your man's name. He used to do a lot of City Skylines videos. He used to use this. I think I have it actually. He used to use this as his intro. This one. Hello, hello. He sounded American, and then I said, hang on, he's not American. And then I found out he was from the north. I love his content. I forget his name. This song. Yeah. This tunage works. We'll stick with it. Think Jimmy Nesbitt. Ooh. Dude, the best accent is Bobcat Goldthwait. Come on, man. I was just going to say something. I'm fan virus, man. I'm going to ring someone up on the phone someday. I was trying to get parking or something. Do you know what I mean? It's the 80s again, Andreas. Ooh. It's a timeless year. It's timeless. Thunderflies. Mr. Teuton says, nah, the Scottish accent is the best. But wait and I tell you all about a Scottish accent. You see, you can do the Sean Connery accent, I think, is just, you know, even for me, it's just like, yeah, that'll do. Yes, as we're speaking in a kind of lower voice and talk about different accents. Hey, Captain Sickbag with the £3 super chat. Many thanks, my dude. Oh, look. As soon as it happened, quiet now, you for a minute. This is important. As soon as I started mentioning this, right, the lads rambled in. Straight away, Seamus McNeil and Scotland Comet Project. They're talking about Scots. Murphy's trying to do a Scottish accent. I think Jim said I sounded like, I don't know, like a French fella trying to do an Australian accent when I tried to do my Scottish accent. I thought my Scottish accent was alright. I thought I was doing a good job. I didn't know why you didn't like it. It's like Groundkeeper's Willie. Ach, grease me up, woman. The Scots are in town. Would you look at the sunrise here, lads? Oh yes, we have the epic emotes celebrating Scotland Comet Project, the very first of the Fireflies to circumnavigate the globe. Huge mark of respect to Scotland Comet Project, my dude. Gibbo says, Murph, you need to roll your R's like Seamus McNeil. When you say root or route, and it's raining, and it's really raining. It's somewhere between, you know, do you know what I mean? And also then Chewbacca. It's a mix between, that sounded like gargling mouthwash. It's somewhere in between the two of them. You know, that makes sense. Yes. Love me the pipes. How do you... I need to turn off traffic. She's deafening in me. The pipes are grand, aren't they? Ach! I don't know where that was from. Eric Calvin, hi. A Liverpudlian accent, alright. I love the Liverpool accent for the win. Alright, mates, calm down. You're looking for two lagers, is it? Chicken nuggets and a can of coke. Mr. Judon says, well, I'm only Murph's present lady wife, so who knows? Thunderflies. The pipes are great. I see what you did there, Belbro. I see what you did. The pipes are great. Keen Arthur says, Murph, the mic effect sounds like the mic at the horse shows I go to.
And as he's coming around now, the final furlong, 27 meters behind. And the rough.
Could you imagine? I'd be handy at that. I'd be no good at the names. I just recently found out from a DNA test that I'm 40% Scottish. I must learn the pipes and golf, says Draco. When I was in Edinburgh, I've told you this story before. When I was in Edinburgh and we were queuing up to get into Edinburgh Castle for the tattoo, the big music tattoo, the festival. And there was a Scottish fella talking to an American fella, and he goes, "There are two types of people in the world. Scots and those who want to be Scottish." The whole place went bananas. And then I said, I can't wait for them to come to, like, I don't know, Kerry or something, or Tipperary. There's three type of people in the world. Irish. Did you see what I did there? I laugh at my own jokes. Dougal says, "I'm not even sure I'm 40% human." Oh. Now, we're getting close. Oh, lads, I need to make it nighttime again. But you broke the immersion, Murph. I know, but this is important, right? Hang on. Wait now. You'll thank me. Oh, do you look at the state of this? You'll thank me now in a second, right? What time is that? Ooh, and then a bit of this. Oh yeah, it's all kicking off now, sports fans. Vegas, baby! Kevin Riley says, "Murph, beware the frozen-legged lamb in the freezer." David Donald says, "That tattoo is amazing. I was at it years ago. Oh, it's absolutely amazing." Annalisa says, "Go back to bed, Murph, until Tuesday."
Traffic. 5.
Solomon is in the house. He says, "Just got here. Where are we going today?" Vegas, baby. Gibbo Ireland says, "Ooh, do you have an add-on scenery for Vegas, Murph?" Why, yes. Yes, I have. We're about to approach on Fly Tampa's rendition of Las Vegas. It is the airport of McCarran, but they also included Vegas itself. And we'll see now shortly, right? Frantically pressing buttons to get my FPS meter. Hang on. There was a recent patch to the scenery. And, I'm expecting good performance. So if you do a search for Fly Tampa Las Vegas, it shows McCarran International Airport in exacting detail. And they've also done some fantastic work with the strip. Uh-oh, he's pressing buttons. Colonel Indiana Longnuts is in the house. "My dude," he says. "Good to see you." Dag Grin rambles in. "My guys, happy Monday." The tunage, lads, the tunage. Oh, yeah. It's all like Ocean's 13. You know, Al Pacino. What was the name of the building? "I want the 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds." And then you had like Matt Damon. And then you had George Clooney. Or as I like to call him, the Flying Fabio. Do you know what I mean? And then I played the role as, Brad Pitt, of course. Don't think like that. I can read your minds right now. You're thinking Brad Pitt, more like armpit. Oh, shots fired. The tunage. Oh, yeah. We got 165 live viewers. Welcome, everybody. Gibbo Ireland, huge thanks, my dude. He's just put the linkage for the Fly Tampa scenery. I highly recommend this, but let me kind of show it off to you first. Paige Lightsphere is here. Good to see you. Captain Sickbag, I'm in the bar waiting. Could you imagine, lads, if we went to Vegas? Seriously, like. We can all dress in the same attire. You know, it looked like we're moving very fast. Kingsman says, take cover! Ken Gregan says, Murph, speaking of northern accents, do you remember the prank call by an 8-year-old Becky who called a demolition company up north to have her school demolished? I played it for my kids. It's hilarious. I think I heard it a few years ago, but I'll go looking. Mr. Chippy says, don't mention tires to me. I've just ordered 2 new ones. Ooh. All dress up as hot tubs. That could have like multiple uses. Do you know what I mean? Multiple applications. You go walking, it'd be like, you know, the kind of inflatable circle thingies you have to wear, right? You fill it up and like put your beer in it. You can have like your chips on one side, the dip on the other, the beer in the front, and ice in the back. For obvious reasons after eating the chips and the dip. Ocean's 11 did the Bellagio. Oh yeah. Ocean's 13 did the other one though. I think that was more Vegas thingy, wasn't it? Tom B. Stone is here. He says, greetings from Tombstone, Arizona. What an epic name of a place to come from. You are very, very welcome aboard, Tom. Happy Monday from Tipperary in Ireland, my dude. Right, so we need to be careful. We're going to go heading mode here because we want to follow along the strip. Now, I know we've done 1 or 2 flight passes here, but we're going to duck down to 4,000 feet for good reason, lads. Because it's kind of nice. Oh dear, this is turning into an idea. Mr. Chippy says, a mobile hook-a-duck. Right, if we get lost, get the fishing rod, come back, you devil. Irish Aviator says, I'd replace the dip for nuggets. Would they be chicken nuggets? Ah, nice. We'll do it, mates. Would you look at the state of this scenery coming up? Let's get ourselves lined up here all nice like. As we approach our first stop of the evening, it's Vegas, baby! Need good low level for it. Oh, don't worry, dude. We is going to get low. Now, you might get the odd stutter as the scenery loads in for the first time, but I can assure you, the frame rates here are friendly. Look at this. Fireflies in the distance. Looking around for Zach Backus. Dangerous Brian says, what Murphy runway? It's telling us 01 left or 01 right would be the best runways for our arrival. Yeah, baby. Are we digging the tunage? Would you look at the state of this? I mean, come on. Scott says, last time I was there was for Comdex. What a computer show. Took up 2 convention centres and it took days to walk all of it. Dude. Sir Neil says, I think I'll just land on the highway. It's wider than the actual landing strip. Is the viewage good? Keen Lefford has arrived back from dinner. What was for dinner, Keen? The suspense, man. Don't say it was pizza. Draco says, much better than the stock, that's for sure. Yeah, it's pretty good. Scott says, when the AOPA had their annual meeting, they flew in a demo aircraft into McCarran and then towed them down the strip to the convention centre. Oh, wow. Mr. Chippy says, I bet it wasn't a 25 pence shepherd's pie. We shall bankage to the rightage. Let's head for that strip. Peter Paskoff is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. But just look at the state of this. Waltons is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Vegas, baby. Now, Murph, don't hit any of the buildings. Do you know what I mean? It'll make things all kind of, well, you know. Mr. Chippy says, ooh, I love warmed up leftovers. Oh, wait. Keen had leftover dinner, potatoes and sausage. Can't get better. I agree. One of these days I'll have my own magic show in Vegas. It's a really great building, great advertising. We love it. We come here every year. There's your man's building, look. The frame rates are kind of doing a thing. Oh look, there's the Bellagio. Sounds like dodgy music from the 70s. Oh yeah. So we're flying down the strip. We'll add in a bit of... Yes. Look at this. Bellagio with the 20 frames a second. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at it though. Light sphere like in the Muso selection. Alright. Caesar's Palace coming up on the right hand side. Or is it? No, it's not. It's behind us. That's something else. That's not Caesar's Palace at all. Oh, look, there's the Luxor building. The big pyramid. Again, there's reasons why Murph wouldn't be a tour operator guide person. Don't follow me. We'll ramble back up the way. I'll hide me. I'm only taken away from the sights. Look at the state of that, sports fans. We'll ramblage. That's the Excalibur. They do jousting inside. Oh, nice. Well, the good news is my GPU is absolutely, like, on fire. It's loading in so many good things. Are we digging the tunage? There's only one more song we gotta play after this one. It goes a little bit something like this. Oh, we're feeling it now. Go on, Terry, you mad lad. Terry's packing the car in Vegas. Ooh. Look at the state of this. We have the Bellagio. The water show is real, man. Terry's off to Vegas. Look out for the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower! The small one from Vegas. Ooh. There be Caesar's Palace. Just behind us. Let's go this way. There's the Venetian. Treasure Island on our left. And this is relatively new. The strip here is new. And there's a monorail over there somewhere. Monorail. Monorail. Look at it. Joe, it's over there. Let's go check out the monorail, shall we? Dangerous Brian just had a CTD. Oh, dude. Scott says, only 50% showing the love. Please poundage the likeage button. It's free and painless. Look, it's a monorail. I want to go to Vegas to ride in the monorail. So we'll do another fairly quick flyby. Then we're going to put this machine on the ground. Don't forget, guys, get as many screenshots as you can from this epic adventure. We'll put them at the start of the stream. Viper Strike says, if you don't mind, I'm off to Hoover Dam. And then Mr. Chippy says, why? Is it dusty? We vacuum. Oh, look, hang on a second. Nah, that'd never work, would it? We'd never fit in there, would we? What do you reckon? One man will attempt to fly through a building and, hopefully not make a hames of it. I wonder, will this work? Will we fit? That is the question. To beeth or not to beeth? Do we go left or do we go right? Or do we go in between it? What do you reckon, sports fans? This could be oh so yes or oh so no. Well, I reckon the fuselage will fit. Don't think the wings will. Murph, no, not a good idea, Murph. Absolutely stupid, what have you. Oh! Did you see that, sports fans? What happened there? What? Someone's got to clip that. I don't know, post it to NASA or something. This guy can fly. I'm not going to do it again. It's just not going to happen again. Oh, God almighty. Hang on, music. Shh. Shh. We need to calm that one down now. Did you see the state of that? That was just bananas. Hang on. This'll calm it down. Yes. I was like Luke Skywalker doing the trench run. I was like my Uncle Mike dancing in the back of the hay thing. Muse fan says, your bandwidth is low, photogrammetry has been turned off. Or words to that effect. Keith, Murph, you are one magnificent beast. Oh, Kendra is away. Kendra, you take care. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Phone for Murph. It's the FAA. Tomorrow, you can just picture it now, lads. Tomorrow, lunchtime.
1850 715 815.
Hello, good afternoon. You're very welcome to the Morphline. So we had this fella flying in Las Vegas in the Cessna. Yeah. And tell me, you flew through the building. And how did it make you feel? Oh, well, I felt kind of mad, Joe. You know, it went very well. Sure. I'm telling you, just shut your eyes and you're there. Now, we're looking for a runway. It's runway 04. No, it's runway 04. 01. So, we shall go for the right-hand side. 01 right for the win. Did you like the way I rolled my R there? Easy does it, Murph. We're on a short final for runway 01 right. Flappage. And we can see the thunder flies overhead. Yeah, so the frames are a little bit heavy here, but don't worry, once we head out towards the Hoover Dam. Sure. And how did it make you feel? We were talking to the lady up in Tellinure who said she got a photograph, but it didn't develop. Therefore, she said it didn't actually happen at all, Murph. What have you got to say about that? Well, Joe, I mean, like, a lot of people kind of, saw what was happening. Oh, landing rate of 1 feet per minute. Eat your heart. And now it says 94. That just would have been, wouldn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? It would have been like MacGyver time or something. Or certainly after it, like, and that's how you land a plane. We don't, we would have done that. Kendra is away. Guten Nacht indeed, Kendra. Have a pleasant evening and stay safe. There's a conversation going on between Gibbo and Alison and other people. I need to catch up on it. It's not like, oh, get off the runway, will you? You mad lad. Chug. Kane Arthur just landed in Boston. Sunset approach over the water. 109 on the landing. Nice short flight. Nicely done, dude. 109 feet in an Airbus. That's nice. Seemingly they're talking about how strong is the nerd. Your nerdage skills are strong. The force or the nerdage is strong in you. Right, nameplates on Murph. Yes, thank you. And, well, give it a second. We can see people landing, but we better make it daytime. Do you know what I mean? You won't see much. Oh, that's too bright. Will we go to there? Yeah, we'll go to there, will we? Right, now, buttons, Murph, buttons. That's nowhere to be seen at all. Now, let's see. Give it a second. Disappear me. Buttons? Oh yeah, this one. That didn't work at all. This one. Now, what were we saying? Runway 01. Which is down here. We can see Papa John. Is everyone down? Oh, that's 19. Murphy, you blithering idiot. We can see Catbat there, look. Hang on, we're going down at a rate of knots. There they be. Thunderflies break over the airfield. Don't act like they're so hot right now. Now we'll zoom in here a bit so we can see the dudes. Do you know what I mean? Who be this? Here's Cy Murray. It's looking well now, lads. You're doing it right. Kane Arthur has to run. We'll see you soon, my dude. Okay, Brancho. Nicely done. We can see Draco up there. Cap at 9 is off the runway. Belbro, Cy Murray, Cy 120. Here's Red Dragon Comrie, followed by Ma Loot. That fella can't wait to get to Vegas. He's already climbing out of the plane. Quasi Archer's here as well. Big Papa Polly. Gertrude. That's a great name. Go on, Gertrude. Gregor is down. Rad pilot Randy Sir Neil. There's Grog. Ooh. Andrew Hill is away. You take care, my dude. Sydney Mario 6 Knots is down as well. The real Fizbin. Here comes Scorpio. The landings are very impressive as David 82 going for the centre line. There's Dougal McTavish. Nicely done, my dude. Our first stop of the evening as we arrive here into Las Vegas, McCarran International. Soaring AJ, Druid Zeus are down. Mr. Chippy says, I don't understand why that graphic of a leg hanging out of a plane even exists. It's something for us to talk about. Do you know what I mean? So we're here at McCarran. Well, what can we tell you? It was the first airport in Las Vegas, was Anderson Field. It opened in November 1920, southeast to the present-day Sahara Avenue and Paradise Avenue. As Rogers RC comes in, Spastafarian, Colonel Fork, and Jay Carey. Nicely done, my dudes. Purchased by the Rockwell brothers in 1925, the airfield was renamed Rockwell Field, as Jepson 2001 makes its landing. In April 1926, Western Air Express began carrying mail and eventually passengers. When the city tried to build a field and build a more modern terminal, WAE refused. But with the advent of World War II, they were pressurised to sell it. Gibbo Ireland is down. Ref's Guard is here. There's Eight Barley. Nicely done. Muse fan is coming in. The Nevada Senator Pat McCarran helped obtain federal funding for the city to buy the field and build a terminal. He also helped establish a gunnery school for the US Army Air Corps for the field. For the Senator's contributions, the airport was named McCarran Field in 1941. A third airfield, Alamo Field, was established in 1942. As Devil Fly, Chris, Mr. Hoppy, and the Thunderflies of Masonic Lake, HCBR, Skydive Man, Steve Solo, Dennis G, Gordon 77, Wombat. Well, the boys are back in town, aren't they? They all arrived in. They all arrived in. See, I can do English. So Alamo Field was established in 1942 by aviator George Crockett, south of Las Vegas, at the present location of McCarran Airport. The Army sought to open a base on the site of McCarran Field, so Clark County purchased Alamo Field to make it its airliner airport. Alamo Field became the new McCarran Field in 1948. Meanwhile, the Army reopened its base at the original field in 1949 and named it Nellis Air Force Base, which is now home to the United States Air Force Thunderbirds Aerobatic Display Team, which is just kind of north of here. There's Tobes. Nicely done. Not all in town if the hamster isn't here. Yeah, we've no hamster this evening. The hamster. He's so hot right now. Right, so what we're going to do, well, we're going to reload the sim and then we're going to continue on our merry way. We got about 40 minutes-ish left on the stream, so we'll jump over to this. A screen. For we have many screens. And, well, we have the Dougal McTavish chairman chair. Now, the Dougal McTavish chairman chair. Hey, Mancy 888 has rambled in. Good to see you, mad dude. So while we're here, and well, it's only you and me, well, this week, folks, in the United States is Mental Health Awareness Week. And, well, not to get into a whole lot of stuff, I do want to say a few things on the subject. There's kind of an there's not an understanding, there's kind of a feeling that, you know, mental health issues are looked upon in a very kind of negative and fearful kind of sight. From my own experience, it's good to talk. It's helpful to talk to people. And as a community, and, you know, I've been lucky enough to create a community that we all now call home. I just want to remind you, if there's anything we can do as a community to help, if it's a way of providing someone to talk to, a shoulder to cry on, someone to just vent at, you know, just send me a message. Or any of the mods. Or if you're just not having a great day, talk. It's good to talk. And yeah, like we can point you in the right directions. There's a lot of support services that a lot of our own community would be aware of. And each day, you take it as you see it. I know it's very easy to get overwhelmed. It's very easy to feel no one cares. But I can promise you, in our community, we care. If you ever find yourself feeling you're overwhelmed and, you can't do what you think you want to do, my advice, and it's only my advice, I'm not any way qualified or otherwise competent to say, but if it works for me, it might work for you. You got to ask yourself a serious question. If you're trying to achieve something that you just think you can't do, you got to say, what can I do? What can I do? Once you figure that out, and it doesn't matter how big or small that list is, what can you do? It could be a very simple thing like saying, I can go for a walk each day. 5 minutes, an hour, it doesn't matter. That time is good for you. It just is. You can circle your thoughts, control your thoughts, whatever. But if people say, oh, you need to do this, or oh, I need you to do that, or I got to run 20 miles a day, I'm trying to get fit, or, you might have anxiety because you don't want to mix with other people, or you feel like everyone is watching your every mood, or they're listening to every word you say. Don't worry about it. Don't worry at all. Ask yourself the question, what can I do? Once you figure that out, you start writing things down. What can you do? Suddenly you start getting answers. So, not to dwell on a subject that I know it's so kind of sensitive and personal to people, and to me, like it absolutely is to me. I just think it's very, very important. You guys know from my position on mental health from our community, and we do have an amazing community. We have people who genuinely care. I'm shocked. I have more DMs, messages. I have more messages in like the mods chat. People care, and I've never seen this. I haven't even seen this in the real world. Like, yeah, I'm a bunch of friends. Hey, Murph, everything okay? Yeah, I'm grand. There's a very kind of different question of how are you doing versus how are you? You know what I mean? So if I said to you, hey, how's it going? Or how are you? It's a very different question. And I suppose what I'm trying to encourage is don't keep it all locked in. Don't feel that you have to. And don't be embarrassed or feeling bad or, feeling anxious that you can talk to people. You can absolutely talk to people, and that's a good thing about a community. There is still a level of anonymity whereby you can talk to people without really showing all your cards. Do you know what I mean? That's a huge plus, and it's a great thing to have. So I won't dwell on the things, but I do know if anyone is struggling, because life will throw you absolute curveballs. They were throwing them at me this morning. And, well, I'm an idiot. I can just do things every now and again that I can, We don't understand the mind enough. And that's what scares the absolute bejeebus out of me. We just don't understand it enough. We don't know what makes it tick. We don't fully understand it. But I do know what helps is talking. Just get it off your chest. Tell us what's going on. The cat down the road gave me a dodgy look. I don't feel like going outside today. You okay? Be careful with the next sentence. I was going to say get a slingshot. You don't get a dog. That'll sort out the cat. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, bolster our community because, well, that's what we're here for. And do you know what I mean? I'm the greatest idiot you're going to come across. And I do come out with stupid things. I know I do. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, well, most of the time it doesn't. But, well, I'm always here for a chat. As is Mrs. Two-Tone. As is our mods. That sounded, do you know? But 100%. Everyone has their own story to tell. Everyone has their own life experiences. And for me, I want to know it. Talk to Murph. Sure. How does it make you feel? Sure. But it's important. I never feel that you can't talk to people. There are others more qualified. There are others it might be easier for you to open up to. I know on Fabio's stream today they spoke about it. But our community, it's just us. It's just me here on this side of the camera and then all of you guys in the chat. So like, Murph, I'm having a good day or I'm having not a good day. talk to me. I'll ask you the same question I asked myself. What can I do? Do you know what I mean? I need to do this. I can't make rent, or people are expecting great things out of me and I just don't want to do it, and I don't want to study. What can you do? That is the word of advice from, I don't know, this guy. But yes. So, as I said, our mods are there. If you guys are struggling with any particular issue, reach out. We can point you in the right direction. There's different kind of support services in different locations. I know in Ireland, you have, the HSE do stuff, you have Samaritans, you've loads of different outputs that you can reach to and get a bit of help. And it's okay to look for help. I look for help all the time. There are people I lean into all of the time. And it could be a simple thing like, for me, my escape, my life escape is the sim. Doing this is what I escape the real world to an extent, and this is what I do. This is my therapy, which is kind of nuts, right? But it is. This is my absolute therapy, and I love it. So maybe it's going to be the same for you. So with that said, I'm here looking at, this is pretty cool looking. Hang on, can we share this screen? Look. Oh, look at the shameless plug. That wasn't timed at all. Look at the amount of people, look. What is this? What are they doing here? We're going to appear ourselves down here. Yes. And we want to go from here over to Kilo India Golf Mike, Kingman. So this is our direct to, and I want to go via the Hoover Dam. And we're going to add that. So we're now going to look at our live weather. We're going to change the time to the morning, and we're going to launch the sim. And we'll jump back in here while we're waiting. Hi, it's me. So, yeah, 100% guys. Of all the different numbers, phone numbers, websites, emails, they're there for a reason. And never think, oh, that's for the other guy. I don't need this help. Maybe you do. You don't know. That's the thing about the mind. We just don't know enough about it. Anyway. I think message received, Murph. I hope. And in the background, I'm going to try and press many, many buttons. Because we need to do another thing. Wait. A bit of this. Ooh. I'm doing this with a sore shoulder. You know what I mean? With a bit of straw out of my mouth. And I'm wearing, what are they called? Dungarees. With this accent. Yeah, baby, yeah. Would you look at the state of them? God almighty. Now, we're back here in our Cessna. And we're going to go flying once again. So we're going to hide the nameplates. During that chat, we legged it to the bar. We played a few kind of slot machines and 21 and Texas Hold'em. We got a big breakfast. All you can eat, they say. They're gone out of business. And now we're going to ramble back into our aeroplane. Look at this. Now, the frames will get better. You know. So we'll quickly start at this machine. So, parking brake coming on. Fuel shut-off valve goes in. Battery on. Beacon nav light on. Mixture is rich. Don't need the fuel pump. And we'll go for start. It's alive. Avionics coming on. Get all the lights on, Murphy. I want some lights, Murph. There we go. So 28 volts are good, 82 degrees or 28 degrees Celsius, local time 0819. It's morning. That's streaming. I don't know about your shoulder. Do you know what I mean? I'm on tablets for the thing. Not that they work. What the do? That sounds like a wacko. Oh, my ears. Snowy Master. Vote Murph and Mods to become world leaders. We'd leave the place in a terrible state. We'd have the crack. We'd probably get it. We might get 5 years out of it. Maybe 6 if we were lucky. Anyway, right, engines are running. We're going to go to CDI because, well, we want to fly over the Hoover Dam. And we have some information about the Hoover Dam, which is a concrete arch gravity dam in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River, on the border between Nevada and Arizona. Ooh, Mr. Two-Tone with all the notes. Did you fierce Andy? Colonel Fork says, I flew the first half in VR. Oh, nice. Stress testing the sim, having made a change to my video card drivers. So far, it's gone well. Yes! Success! Cross your fingers, toes, arms, legs, ears. If you have a cat, cross its paws. Even a dog, tie a knot in the tail. Now, can't do any worse than the current clowns, Mr. Chippy.
The chat is kindly reminded that there's no politics here, unless, of course, you wish to do an accent.
I don't want to talk about... I can't even... Hang on. Let's try that again. I guess I couldn't be here. No, that wasn't great either. I failed miserably. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Oh yeah, we're about to go flying. Right. D and B. Murph gargles gin for the win. Right, elevation here is 2,000. We're going to go up to 4,000, breaking all the rules. Colonel Fork got me with a sip, and so did Irish Aviator. Lads, it's Monday night. I've stuff to do this week. I've been very busy. Mr. Chippy sits in the naughty corner. The damn politics. Was I telling you I watched Red Tails last night? Have you guys watched Red Tails? You know, for the aviation enthusiast amongst us. Now, Kane says, I can do Kermit if that's any help.
Now, this is Kermit the Frog here, and I have a very particular set of skills.
Mr. Chippy got shepherd's pie for 25 pence. I know, right? That should be the title of the stream. Shepherd's pie for 25p. For the win. Right. Let's go flying. Where are we going here, actually? Rolling. Rolling the wrong way. So we need to go this way, and we're going to taxi down a hotel. Hello, fireflies. This is a huge, enormous airport, isn't it? Like, honestly. The Tuskegee Airmen is better than the Red Tails, but both films are good. Oh, I haven't seen the other one. It's based on them guys, yeah. The destination airport code is... Are you ready for it? It's down to Kingsman. Kilo India Golf Mike. KIGM. Its elevation is 2,900 feet. And it's a public-owned airport in Kingman, Arizona. Get to the chopper. Now, they have choppers here. Look. They look fantastic, don't they? Look at the detail. Look at the detail. It looks very nice. Right, we're walking, talking and squawking. The bot is rather slow tonight, isn't he? He's having a moment, God love him. He was doing so well up until, well, he wasn't. 01 left for departure. Oh, look at this mad lad. Oh no, instant death. He died, he hit the runway at a rate of knots. He ended up like a lump of strawberry jam. And then they had to scrape him up and put him in a jam pot for his mam. Do you remember that song? He jumped from 50,000 feet. And he ain't gonna jump no more. Do you remember that song? So, runway 01 left shall be our departure out of Vegas. We don't need flaps. Check mixture, check lights, check fuel, tanks, good. Avionics, good. Transponder, good. There's a livery in the P40 for the Red Tails. Work in progress. There's a Red Tails livery for the P51. Ooh, who said that, lads? Without a parachute, isn't that the one? Yeah. Isn't Isn't that what you did and how you broke your leg? I jumped from, what did I jump from? 4,500 feet. But I had a parachute and I ain't gonna jump no more. Right, power coming in. Let's get vertical. What's the story here? There we go. We need more power here, Dorothy. There we go. Upsy daisy. Colonel Fork says, when are we getting the P-51? Weeks or months? Weeks. Weeks. Blood on the risers? The P-51 would be my favourite, says Irish Aviator. Ah, yeah. Hey, Phoenix J Aviation's in the house. Good to see you, dude. He says, someone get the NTSB online. I'm using 4Flight here, and like, I don't know what the voice is, but like, she's giving it socks, man. Look, there's traffic alerts all over the shop. Traffic. Well, no, it's a female voice, but like...
Traffic.
Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we'll hide that for a minute. So, well, Vegas. All is looking well. We're going to be making a right turn here. We're going to turn right over to 120 degrees. We're going to arm the autopilot, heading mode activated. 4,000 feet going in the little machine here. Get up, you devil. And we're going to climb at 500 feet per minute. Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it? Do you know who just rumbled into the chat there now? Just in case you didn't realise. Hey, it's Hammy. He says, is he talking about his injuries again? Hammy, you better believe it. F14 for the end of the month. Belbro says May, June, I think. It could be earlier, I don't know. Kib Ireland says, Murph, on 4Flight, is there a different app between Sim or Real World? Or a switch to flick between? No. So, on 4Flight, what you see is the very same application. This is using real world data, okay? What I'm using to inject it with the flight sim data, which is obviously your position and also local traffic relevant to your aircraft. You can see there's EI6 and November 11 Golf Mike and Wing. These are all different aircraft registration codes. It's using a program called Flight Events. That makes the sim talk to 4Flight. So what we can do, we can now, because we're in America, we can go to USA VFR sectionals. And we're now flying over a VFR map. So this is the exact same suite that is used in the real world. Oh, look, there's Gibbo. Gibbo, we can see you. Look, there's Gibbo. So 4Flight is a great investment if you have it for real world flying. Even if you don't and you want to use it in the sim, I mean, I like it. It works out at around €8 a month, which isn't bad. Maybe €9 a month. Do you think they will bring multiplayer to X-Plane, says Andrew Noble? Yes, they will. 100%. 100% they will. And sooner than we think, to be honest. So we're now following on the magenta line, and well, we're making our way out towards the Hoover Dam. Gibbo, if you're toying with the idea of 4Flight, as far as I know, you can sign up for a 1 month free trial. Do it, man, and you'll get to I love it. I absolutely swear by it. It is a lot of fun. Phoenix J says, I have it for my in real world flights, and it's definitely an essential. It's amazing. Like, it has all the charts. It just has tons of information. I can access METAR information. So, for example, right, I'm going to zoom down here to Kingman, and I want to say, right, Kingman, what does the airport look like? It'll give me a view of the airport. And don't forget, I'm viewing this as a VFR chart. I can view it as a map if I want to. Yeah? And see exactly what everything is. So if I click on the airport, Well, I actually clicked on the information, which is an FBO, the Arizona Aircraft Services Inc. It gives me the price of fuel, it gives me their opening hours, it gives me their phone number. But if I click on the airport itself, I can now look at the information, all the different frequencies that I need, what centres control it, when is the airport attended, who's the manager, right? It has so much, like, do you know what I mean? We can look at the weather, so you're getting accurate METARs and also TAFs. Here be the TAF. We can look at the runway. So these are the runways. What the what the material is. So, like, you know, is it a grass strip? Is it dirt? Is it asphalt? We can look at the procedures. And we can look at NOTAMs. And there's all different ones here. So we can look at the airport NOTAMs, any sort of obstacles. Is there any traffic restrictions? Yeah. For the procedures, we can look at the departure, arrival, or approach. So if you look at the alternate minimums, it downloads the actual chart. Do you know what I mean? Like, this thing is so powerful. And, like, the sim, in fairness, doesn't need all of it. The basic plus, which is the pay version, it's like the lowest of them. That's more than enough. Like, I was talking to the developers of ForeFlight. Would they be interested in some time just to do a sim version only? And, well, they haven't ruled it out. So it's interesting. We are not their market, don't get me wrong. Like, it's great that it works within the sim, but they are geared up for, like, accuracy within the real world. And there are a number of competing apps. Garmin Pilot is good. I think Skydimon is quite good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Everything you need at your fingertips. It absolutely is. Tom B says, Murph, what regional server are you on? Is the cat coming in to say hello? Hello, cat. The cat's in. Did she want to come in? Was she at the door? The cat was at the door. You're saying hello to the bit. You're not human. You can't understand me. If she goes behind the telly, she's going to go missing. Do you know what I mean? Go on out and play with the traffic or something. Here, look. The cat says hello. Say hello, cat. Meow. That's the cat. Do you hear the sounds? No, bring her out. She'll go behind the... It'll create a fiasco. She'll go behind me telly and I lose the will to live. Oh yeah, when the cat lies on the ground and looks up, it's cute. When I do it, get up off the ground. But yeah. Look at Annalisa. Hi, cat. The cat's gone. She was brought out. She's adorable. Yeah. We call her Cat. I can speak cat, says see you later. Is that Cat 3? Hey, I see what you did there. Tasha says, thanks for showing the cat named Cat. You are more than welcome, Tasha. The double of my cat. Miss my cat. Cat. That's good. It's just not a dog. Cats are grand, like. Don't get me wrong, I like cats. Do you know what I mean? But, like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, where were we? We were up here, look. So that's ForeFlight. I'll show you at some stage. We'll go through the whole rigmarole of what it is. I love it, though. I absolutely love it. So we're just kind of doing some nice flying. So what we're going to do, right? Because I know our numbers were high earlier on. They're not as high now, but sure, that's what happens. We kind of drop down a little bit. It gets a little bit late. Do you know what I mean? So, if you're still flying along with us, well, do now press the number 2 into the chat. Let's get another head count from the Fireflies. Thunderflies are still with us. Epic displays, my dudes. Kevin Riley says 2 and slow. Hey, get out of the chopper. Look at the chopper. We've 48 plus a Murph. We're doing well, aren't we? I saw them moonlighting on Forder's channel last night. Yes! Did you see it? So, they invaded, right? That's what it's called. They invaded Forder's channel, and they also did the same to CDL's channel. It was amazing. Kane Leffert says, I'm getting quicker every game. We're keeping it in practice, Kane. 7 nights, man. You have to count like millions of votes. Now, do you know what I need to show you as well? Because I haven't gone through this in detail. And the guys brought it up the last day, right? Hang on. Need to open something. Now, how is this going to work, Murph? Window capture? Steady now, Murph. You could break it. Discord. I'll show you Discord. Will we look at Discord for a minute? Because we're nearly at the... I'll show you in a minute. We'll get to the Hoover Dam first, right? Yeah, there's Discord. So we'll have a look at Discord now in a minute. We're not terribly high here at all, Murph, are we? What altitude do we need to get over this? Hang on. Oh, look at this. Talk about timing. We just got here straight away. Oh, this would be nice. Yes, this would be nice. Hide me for a second. Let's check out the Hoover Dam, man. Autopilot off. Descend into anarchy. We'll do a few fly pasts of this. So, the Hoover Dam. If I can get myself set up here without making an idiot, there we go. Can you see it? So the Hoover Dam is a concrete arch-gravity dam in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River on the border between Nevada and Arizona. It was constructed between 1931 and 1936 during... Oh dear, look at that. Wake turbulence, or, stuff. It was built during the Great Depression. Its construction was the result of a massive effort involving thousands of workers and a cost of over 100 lives. Originally known as the Boulder Dam from 1933, it was officially renamed Hoover Dam for President Herbert Hoover by a joint resolution of Congress in 1947. Hoover Dam impounds Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the United States by volume when it's full. The dam's generators provide power for public and private utilities in Nevada, Arizona, and California. Hoover Dam is a major tourist attraction. Nearly 1 million people tour the dam each year. It stands at 726 feet. Its length, 1,244 feet. The elevation at the crest, 1,232. The width, 45 feet. This thing be massive. And if Murph doesn't be careful, he'll become a permanent feature of the dam. Just pressing buttons here and trying to do a thing. There we go. That's better. Now, over here. Was it this one? Yes. Will we go under the bridge? Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I know, right? If the lads don't fly under the bridge, I'll be cross. Challenge for the Thunderflies. No pressure now, lads. You have been summoned by Hammy. Right, concentration here, Murph. We've already made it through a building. Surely we can get under the bridge. Look at this. The Murph Dam, named after a mad Irish yoke who flew too low. The approach is looking good. He's lining up the shot as a silence goes over the crowd. All right. Great success. Oh wait, look, it says it landed. That's very strange and terrifying. That is class. What about landing on the bridge? Says Piper 1. Mind the damn ones at the other end. Oh yeah, look. Terrain. Pull up. Pull out, more like. Look at the wacko go. Ray says, Jacksepticeye, is that really you? Top of the morning to you. No, it's not. But him, like me, well, also Irish. But like, Jack's huge. I mean, like, huge. Did you see the Red Hot Chili Peppers under the bridge? Huh? Huh? Is that like a song, an album, or are you getting me to go down to see is there actually the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Oh look, the chopper made it down. Do you remember that scene in GoldenEye? Do you remember he hops off the dam? Somewhere in like Russia or something. Look at this. Look at the state of this. Don't hit the bridge, Murph. All the traffic. Look. That is class looking. Oh, look at the scenery here, lads. Look. Look how diverse it is. It goes from like utter desert to like all the green and stuff. It's crazy. Gibbo's on the bridge. It was a song of theirs. Theirs even. Ah, under the bridge. I do like the Chili Peppers. What's your favourite Red Hot Chili Pepper song? Mine has to be, what was it called? Was it Danny? No, not Danny. What's the name of that song? It starts off with like, and then drums. I'll have to think of it later and then type it in. Danny California, go on, Captain Sickbag. The man knows stuff, doesn't he? It goes like this. Pure silence, Captain Sickbag, out of the bag. Oh, Californication is nice as well. But that's real kind of mellow, you know? I have one, but I'm not going to give it away. Ah, ooh. Oh, wait. Give it away. Mr. Chippy. He's so fast. Danny California. Yeah, I love the drums at the start. Well, I'm not going to do it. Murph is a human drum box. Beatbox. Box. So, the Hoover Dam. You have been awesome. Patrick Rubrook says, what is the name of the band of Irish music? Oh, there's a few of them. There's quite a few. Come on now, playing, you can do it. The Lighting Seeds. Liverpool band. The Beatles? The sounds in this machine here, do you know what I mean? Bit of this one. Ooh. Yeah, baby. It doesn't work, you have to really shout it. Yeah, baby, yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's a real one of them, isn't it? While Quince is away, you take care, my dude. And we'd like to thank all our followers for joining us on this virtual tour of the Hoover Dam. Don't forget, tickets are available next weekend when we go to look at the other dam. Whatever that's called. Ray says, hey bro, I don't know if you saw my last message in chat, but I was saying I'm happy for you and keep grinding and a couple of other things. Hey, many thanks, Ray. Very kind of you, my dude. I don't really consider it a grind, only because, well, I'd be doing this anyway. I'm kind of shocked a lot of the time that so many people tune in. But for me, I'd be doing this anyway. Granted, I wouldn't be as vocal. I'd be just kind of sitting here like this. Wow. This looks so good right now. And that'll be it. There'll be no emotion really in it. Do you know? Muse van flew under the bridge and hit something invisible. You hit my emotions, man. The PW says, looked amazing. Reflections were well impressive. I drove over it. It makes you feel very small. I can imagine. Right, it says, I get you, bro. It's just crazy how well you're doing. You have 15,000 subscribers less than me, but got a lot more viewers. Well, it's when it comes to live streaming, I wish you could hear it, but that forefly, she's definitely me. I need to figure out how to, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think when it comes to streaming on YouTube, it's not, I won't say it's not great for getting subscribers. Subscribers like to look at video on demand. 5, 10, 15-minute videos. When you're live streaming, it's pretty much the crowd that kind of ramble over. And it's the same on Twitch. Like, our numbers are usually around the same, give or take. Usually about 100 people or so, or, you know, busy nights you might get 200. But no, it's do you know what I mean? I mean, I love this. So we're 28 minutes away. So what we're going to do, we're going to engage the autopilot. So we need to go to nav mode, autopilot on, nav mode, altitude, and we want to go up a bit because there's mountains ahead. So we'll say 6,000 and we're going to climb at 500 feet per minute, as was our want. There go the thunderflies. Here, we'll follow these lads for a minute and then I want to show you the other thing. We'll hide me for a second. Which way do they go? Oh, they're down here, look. So if you guys are new here, these bunch of mad lads, these be the Thunderflies, our very own aerobatic display team. I think the first of its kind for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The guys use these sort of nights as practice nights. They're working away over in Discord. I'm going to show you Discord now in a minute, how you can get in, and even if you want to join in and have a chat with the Thunderflies, they'd be happy to help you along. These lads are the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas, you know, the dog's whiskers. I'm getting a lot of shakeage on my controller. I really hope I haven't died. Oh, we're stalling. She's stalling. Buttons. How do we fix it? That was kind of close. So, seemingly, Murph is spending way too much time. There we go. Fixed. Button. Shunk. There we have it. I was spending too much time looking at the Thunderflies. So we need to get our trimmage corrected. Here we go, Murph. That'll do, Murphy. That'll do in that sort of grand. Right, so let me see. Back over to our autopilot. And we're going to say, right, nav mode is on. Activate. Hold. God almighty, look at the climb I just put us into. 4,300. No, down arrow, lad. Down arrow. Yes, yes. There's the stall. Hang on, we can fix it. Where did who go? Now, hang on, Murph. How do you fix this mess? Hi, Jove. I think he's done it. Stop climbing, man. I was thinking about fixing it. Still thinking. Let's level off at 5,000. We know you can do it. Right. Okay. Fixed. Phoenix J says, hey, do you know Captain Sickbag? My goodness, Duke Matavis, two-tone. Hit him with the perfect track for that show. Very nice. Hey, nice, dude. Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? They're absolutely amazing. The Thunder Flies. So what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I'm going to ramble over here to, I'll ramble over... Oh, out my hand. I'll ramble over to Discord. Right? And I'll talk to you a little bit about Discord, will I? Because this is kind of cool. So you guys keep an eye on the flying for me, will you? Because this is important. Now. Watching. Now, why isn't this looking at window capture? And let's see. Scale. Transform. Fit to screen. Now. How's that? Can you guys see that? Is it readable? Is the question. So this is our Discord, okay? Why isn't it showing the side of it? Ah, there we go, Murphy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And then we do a bit of this. And something like that. Right, guys, is that now readable, yeah? I hope so. So, well, if you go onto our Discord, you're greeted with this page. And this is our welcome page. So which is over up here in the top left-hand side. It says start here. And from start here, then, you scroll down through this. And if you want to go any further, you have to read through the rules. And you have to press or click on the shamrock. Which is down there. Okay, so you click on the little shamrock. And it says, yeah, you're good to go. And, well, welcome to the party. So over on the left hand side, over here, these are like different channels you can save and keep and whatever else. So over here, you have start here, you have index. This is a list of all the channels within our Discord, for there are many channels. All right. You have multiplayer rules. You have announcements. This is for any kind of news we're doing or videos or the general. Do you know what I mean? Membership info, what you get at what different kind of tiers and stuff. An admin, which is brand spanking new, which we're working on in the background. We have the arrivals page. This is, you know, once you kind of jump in, hey look, Phoenix J is here. You get a mention in here to say welcome aboard. We have some tips for those of you on Twitch. When we broadcast on Twitch, this kind of gives you a little bit of navigation explaining how do you do it. Do you know what I mean? Because it ain't easy. And sometimes it's like, I need to scratch my head and worry about things for a while. Then we have a command list. We have a bot. And if you want to know, hey bot, all you need to do, you can type in help. And then the bot will say, you can use any of these commands and I'll help you. Which is super handy. Down here in the ideas is where people tell us good ideas. Different food things. I mean, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Someone had a pineapple on a pizza here a while ago. It's in here somewhere. I kid you not. Oh, look. Then you have gamer tags, community flight plans. This is new. So this is where all the guys share their own flight plans within the sim. This is pretty cool. We have a gift shop. This is links to where our merchandise is. Then we tend to run giveaways every now and again. And I tend not to announce them. So just be aware. I do put giveaways up every now and again. Then we have the MSFS mods. This is when it comes to aircraft, different things we can do. Different aircraft repaints. Scenery files, utilities. Jepson has his own channel here because, well, he's working on Falcon Field. Look at the state of it. Look at the absolute living state of this place. These are some work in progress shots of Falcon Field that Jepson is currently working on. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Look at it! It's amazing. We then have a developer channel if people are working on and need any advice on, well, how do I make this or how do I make that? They live in there. Next up, we have our updates. So we have our Microsoft Flight Sim updates. We all chat about them in there and any news we have. News about add-ons. what's coming out in the sim, when and how and why. We have our X-Plane news. Some of the guys are working over on X-Plane as well. Ailerons into Wind does be there quite a bit. Simwings. So the Simwings project, a huge initiative to provide flight simulator equipment for those less fortunate. That's a wonderful community project, and we keep our news and events posted here. We then also have news from the Simulated Aviation crowd. All the dudes keeping us up to date, and they also have their own store launched as well. Then we have the live stream. So this is where my live streams go, information on what we're doing, any new videos or any time we go live, they live in here. The Bremen, I'm not sure if that's still there, but that was when we did the flight at the Bremen. We have information regarding Colonel Fork, we have Alison Johnson, we have our community live streams, and then, well, this is the home of Cian Lafford, because he's providing all the Eurovision stuff happening. Alright? So you can click on this as well. See here the way I've opened up all these menus, and you're like, Murph, how do you hide them? Well, you just click on the, can you see the highlighting? And it makes them go tiny again, which is handy. And if there's something new in any heading, it'll stay appeared for you. So it's really, really handy. Multiplayer. This is where it's all happening. So you'll see here, all of these people are in an open mic live chat. And you can stream here. So we can see that, Wombat is streaming. Look, if we click on Wombat, we can look at the stream. And that appears on your screen, and you can see what the lads are getting up to. I highly recommend jumping into these voice channels, because you can have the chat. You could be in there talking about me. Look at the state of Murph tonight. Do you know, the Aegis. But you can do all them sort of things. And, well, that's kind of where you can hang out and make new friends. Cian Lafford just said hi stream. Look, the man's on fire. Fire. But even if you don't want to talk, just jump in and have a listen. Do you know what I mean? Don't be afraid. Just go in. That's the secret. Go into the different rooms. And, they could be talking about anything. And then every once and again, I'll jump in and frighten the life out of them. You know, if you want to join, you just click on it. So I'll click in here. I wonder, will you get this now? This will terrify them now. They won't like this. Here's Discord audio, right? Can you hear them? So wait and hear this. How are you, lads?
Hello.
Okay, we got a single hello. But it's do you know what I mean? It works. I think that was Steve as well. They probably weren't expecting me to get in there. That's hilarious. They're like, wait, what? Murph's in here? And then there's a number of different voice channels within here, because, well, we have the home of, well, the Thunderflies. And that's where the Thunderflies live. And if you want to get some training or some help and support from the Thunderflies, just ramble into theirs. So anywhere you see, like, a speaker, that means it's a voice chat. Moving down, we have expeditions. Some of our users are picking some epic journeys, intercontinental, historic, and vintage. And you can also have a voice chat in there. The Bremen Bar. So this is like the social outlet. The Bremen Bar is... Oh, that's your man, look! You'll be getting fresh bit. That was your man, right? And, this is just a social place to come out and have the chat and have a bit of crack. That's where we all live, by the way. Then you have the NCO's mess, the officer's mess, or the mods chat. The mods chat is there for the mods. The officer's mess is for co-pilots and pilots in command. And the NCO's mess is for the flight crew, and so on and so forth. So we have different options to keep things where they are. We also have the landing challenge page. This is a new one set up with huge thanks to Viper Strike and to Ailerons into Wind. And that's where all the landing challenges go. Moving along, click on this, we have the media section, and this is where the photos live. And this is where I go in and I get photos for the slideshow at the start of the stream. As we can see from MuseFan, he's been checking out the sights of the Langs coming from the Cessna. Do you know? And then we can see all the other pictures. And there are always some amazing photographs in here. So even if you miss out on a stream, be sure to check in on the... do you know what I mean? Have a look at the different ones. We then have reviews of different aircraft if people want to talk about it. We have the home cockpit. So this is people with their own sim setup. This is a fascinating channel because it shows everyone what we all dealing with. This is really, really interesting. So when you join the Discord, just ramble in. We want to hear about it. Come say hi. Share some pictures. Share some stories. We have real world aviation. We have this one in here. This page, aviation film and aviation books, this came from Hammy's suggestion. So he has a couple of different books he talks about and says, I want to get some of these books. What else? History, flight sim content creators. So this is a link to like some of my favourite people and some of the group's favourite people. We've Obsidian, we've 757. There's lots and lots and lots. Further down, we then have a help and support area. So Microsoft Flight Sim support. This is where we kind of help each other and figure it out. Microsoft VR support. Again, we try and help each other out if there's problems. Explain support. Computer hardware. This is where people like say, I'm trying to do this or build that, or, do you know, look at the state of that. Naughty gnome, would you look at the state of it? Do you know? Updates and issues. If you want to have a bit of a rant and a rave because the sim just broke something, we even have a channel for that. Go in and rant and rave. It's good for you. Flight sim hardware. Any questions about setting up your hardware? This is something that Gordon did the other day, which is really, really cool. This kind of a mount for your desk. Virtual controls. Captain Butters with his Stream Deck and how we did it. Like, there's an absolute ton of information here. How we fly. We're still fine. Okay, I haven't died yet. What else? Touch Portal. That's like an add-on you can get for your tablet. Then we also have a flight school. There's so much information here. Flight school, anything to do with learning how to fly, aircraft, weather, ATC, aerobatics, choppers, get to the chopper, and then aircraft pilot operating handbook. Huge thanks again to Ailerons for this. There's a ton of official operating handbooks for the aircraft, the real world stuff, which is pretty cool. Then we have a meet and greet. So Oshkosh in 2022, we're planning on doing that, which is in July of next year. I'm going, and I hope a lot of our American friends are going to be there to join in to say hello, and I hope you're all keeping well. And what else? So we have a list here of the information, what we're doing, and who's going and confirmed. And then we have this new thing. We have other games. So we know Seamus has been working with the tram, the bus, and a bit of train sim. Also Fernbus is there as well. Himself and Diesel Dan to be in there quite a bit. And we have other games. So we might say, yeah, we'll give something else a shot. So miscellaneous gaming. As I said, I was doing... Where was it now? I was doing baseball the other night. And we've different driving games. And just, if you know yourself, if you want to kind of play different games, that's where we're going. We're getting through it. Then we've truck sim. Look at Diesel Dan's setup. Look at that. It's fantastic. And I think I saw a funny picture of hang on, similar 500 feet. Oh no, we're okay. Look at this. Look. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, isn't that just heaven? And then we have a gaming voice channel, and then I have a very new channel down the very bottom called DCS, and it's coming soon because I want us to start eventually into DCS. So there is a quick tutorial video over on YouTube with how to Discord, which is really, really handy. And I'll give you the idea. How do you get onto it? How do you download it? If you guys are new to the channel, I'll put in a link into the chat now for Discord. Click on the link. It'll bring you to a page to say, do you want to join? You can sign up. And it doesn't cost anything. And the first page you'll see will be, welcome to Two Tone Murphy. Here are the rules. If you agree with the rules, click on the shamrock. If you don't, well, thanks for joining us, and well, good luck in the cup. Do you know what I mean? And these rooms, as I say, are all these different places. They're not limited to what we have. I'm all about hearing your suggestions. Do you know what I mean? So if you guys have an idea, well, tell me. I'm sure we can add the rooms in. Do you know what I mean? And then on the left-hand side, you can have multiple different multiple different Discords, which is really handy. Do you know? So consider yourselves educated in the way of Discord. So I hope that was informative and it helped you something. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. We have to climb a little bit now in a minute, but we'll do that. We'll worry about that in a minute. Now, let's see. Need a bit of music here now. What would work around here? Oh, this'll work. Oh, yeah. So there's a good chance we're not going to... You know what I mean? We're 13 minutes out from our final stop of the evening. We is educated. Great informationage. Thank you very much. I'm happy to go through Discord as often or as, you know, whatever. And also anything to do with the flight sim settings, controller setups. And, well, we got to get ready for the console stuff soon. What hardware is going to work? And many thanks to Gibbo for your suggestions. The man's a genius. He's like, Murph, what about this? And I'd be like, he's so hot right now. I love Discord. Warhamster told me the other night, we were just having a chat. He said, of his entire online presence, Discord is huge. There's no advertisements, there's no negativity. You're talking to actual people. It's amazing. Andrew Noble says, where could I get better ATC for X-Plane? I would have to say VATSIM or Pilot Edge. Now, Murphy, as much as you think you're going to best the mountain, you're not. So we need to do a thing. We need to pull up. And what we're trying to do as well, because there's so much info on Discord, anything that we own, that's, you know, our community owns, well, we're going to put that over on the website. And I'll go through the website with you on another night, just like what I've done there with Discord. Because, well, Gibbo is building he's building us an amazing website. We already have a electronic flight bag. We have a download section. And soon we're going to have our own very Thunderflies page, which is going to be cool. GeForce Bo is in the house. Happy Monday to you, my dude. Gibbo says, I just annoy you, Murph. Gibbo, you plant little seeds in my brain, and I'll be like, oh yeah, we need more of that. Stat, we need plenty of that. That's a great idea. And then I'd be chatting to Mrs. Teuton, and I'd be like, Gibbo came up with this idea, and she's like, he's a genius. Right? The man's a genius. Oh, this song is called Tight Pants.
Appreciate the comeback, good buddy.
GeForce Bo, thank you very, very much for the donation, my dude. Very kind of you. Cheers, man. Did you ever hear that song, Tight Pants? Will Farrell? I went like this. Everybody looking at my tight pants. I got my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. Or maternity pants. Yeah, that's better. We'll wait for the music around. I go a long way about trying to make a joke. Wait for it. Everybody's look. Oh no, it's the chorus. I got it all wrong. The shame, the shame. And there's people looking at you with the shame. Colonel Fork with the sip. Mind the mountain. This has to be quick. Ooh. Thank you, Colonel Fork. Maternity pants are tight if Murph's in them. Wait, what? Everything's tight if Murph is in them. Cabo B with a thumbs upage. Oh yeah, be sure to hit the thumbs up button as well. YouTube does a weird thing with analytics. Analytics, it's like a cousin of Annalisa. Twice removed on her father's side. Or maybe. But anyway, it's it kind of recommends. Look, too good, like tag of it. Sip! Oh God. Whoa. Yeah, with the analytics, it recommends the channel in a live feed to other people. And it YouTube kind of says, we see what you did here. Yes, we like this. And the more people who kind of like Buffalo, he says, the more people who like or hit the thumbs up video, Thunderflies, well, the more people they'll kind of show it to. It makes perfect sense. You just need to figure out how to get people to press the thumbs up button. You do Sobel so well. How? Did I? Wait, as in, I'm all talk and I wasn't great at executing it in real life? What is the goddamn hold up, Mr. Sobel? Offense! I need to watch more of that. It's amazing. Now, we're over here somewhere. Oh, I haven't played this one in a while. Yes! The tunage is real. It kind of sounds a bit like Ghostbusters. You know, if they suddenly went into country and western mode. Hello, Fireflies. I have to say, guys, epic formation flying tonight. from everyone here in the Fireflies and the Thunderflies. I also want to give a huge shout out to our team of moderators. You guys do amazing work, and I thank you all so very, very much indeed. We're going to be choosing runway 21 for our landing. As we slowly but surely look at the split, look at the state of them. Absolutely epic stuff, my dudes. Count Zeppelin is away. Good night. And thank you, Murph. Have a great week, everyone. You take care, my dude. The PW says, no, I don't work for Carrot Snando. Added the Seneca to the stable tonight on his maiden flight. So far impressed. Not missed a beat. Liking it so far. Yeah, it's really nice. G-Force Bo says, you have a great channel, Murph. Well, thank you. Thanks to some of our mods. Some of us just eat Magnums and lazy. Magnums for the win. But no, a huge shout out to our team of moderators. As I said, it's I can't get over the support you guys give. We have on the helm tonight Annalisa, Gibbo Ireland, Warhamster, Dougal McTavish, Naughty Gnome, Mrs. Two-Tone, Alison Johnson, AS Old Veteran, Colonel Fork 85, Dangerous Brian, Seamus McNeil, and Stuart Payne. Your support, lads and lasses, are absolutely bananas. I don't know how we get through it. I'm lazy. I just sit and sip a cuppa. You often hear it said, though, Scott, the commander should only be realizing... Oh no, they should only realize the commander is missing after about 3 weeks. Colonel Fork says, I still can't figure out what it is that I do. You do you, man. That's what you do. And don't ever change. And then outside of our flyers and the Thunderflies and our mods, well, we have you guys, our viewers. And, well, do you know what I mean? How and why you watch this, I'll never know. But thank you so much for all your company. It means the absolute world to me. As I said, this gig, this is my hobby. I absolutely love it. And, well, you guys are the reason why I do it. Every night we stream, without fail, you ramble in and we have the crack, we have a good chat, we learn new things, we make fun of me a lot of the time as I try to do silly accents, and it's just a feel-good place. May it last forever. And, well, I strive to make sure that it does. Even when you have sneaky MB339s coming up. Hey, how's it going? Let's communicate. We'll do voices. Hang on. Beam me up, Scotty. They're pixelated. Oh, Alison was having... I had wine, Cladicala, cream and ice cream. What's Cladicala? That sounds very Swedish. Ooh. Mr. Shippy says, an absolute shower of waves and strays. Does wine even go with ice cream? Wine goes with everything. I think Floyd called this the great gig in the sky. I know, right? Captain Sickbag says, well, at least 35 years. Indeed. Irish Aviator says, just a case of enjoying aviation and being fairly loyal, apart from the break from November to March. Sure, I'll be flying soon. Do need the Dragonfly there. Absolutely. We don't make fun of you. It's not our fault you read everything you put in front of you. Keen. Go on, we'll give it to him. That was good. That was good. It's gooey chocolate Swedish cake, Murph. Did you ever hear that song Dreamweaver? Dreamweaver. You know that song? It's in Wayne's World. It's whenever Heather Locklear appears. Oh no, Cassandra. Cassandra! Yeah, right. Dreamweaver. If you don't know the song, Google it. Gooey chocolate Swedish cake. That sounds, do you know what I mean? I mean, I want to be friends with it. That's like something you'd bring to the hot tub with you. And eat. in a hot tub. Cassandra! Remember? Wayne's World. Epic. Keen Lafford bows. Now, Kingsman Regional Airport. Well, it's there kind of ahead of us. Was it for my Super Tramp? Yeah, I think it was Captain Sickbag, yeah. Was it? Dreamweaver. I can't play it now, I'll get in trouble. Hang on. Dreamweaver. Wayne's World. She's a babe. Swing. The artist was Gary Wright. The Dreamweaver by Gary White. He's a brother of Barry. He doesn't speak down here. Yeah, what's up? He's up here somewhere. It's a lot louder and higher pitched. I can't play it. No, I can't. Yeah, listen to it off the stream, right? And just when it's kind of a slow intro, but then it gets the dream. And when you're doing that, just picture Murph running arms open towards the chocolate Swedish cake that has gooey stuff on the inside that Alison Johnson is eating, and he'd be running like this. And then, like, it lands on my face. Yeah. What a song. Oh, wow. Dreamweaver still exists. Owned by Adobe now. Kingsman says, nearly home. When you sing, you don't have to worry about the bot canning you for copyrighted song. Because it sounds nothing like the song. Imagine singing songs. Hang on. Imagine singing lyrics to favourite songs to the melody of other favourite songs. Think about that. You had a Magnum after your dinner. I did. Hair flying in the wind, slow motion, with a scarf. Yeah, yes. Just shut your eyes and you're there. Could you imagine it? You'd be singing something like, how do we make this one happen now? You know what I'm trying to do? I'm just trying to think of what crossover can you have? Scarf and a wig. Yeah, it'd be like, that would be Biggles Rock. Biggles Rock? Magnum PI theme in my head? Oh, yes! Yes! Phil Boardman can see the airport. Nice. Now, runway 21, I'm actually flying parallel to it at the moment because I want to circle around the field and then come back in because Kingman is just, well, it's over here. We're going to fly over it. Highway to Hell with the rhythm of my heart will go on. I don't even know how to do that, but I want to. And then you'd have to sound like your man. Doesn't he, what's the name? Andy, is it? Who's the lead singer? Isn't he all up here somewhere? Angus. That like kills me throat. He sounds like that. Welcome to Kingman. We're getting through this flight, my dudes. Frame rates back up to a very acceptable 60 FPS. We're being escorted in. Brian Johnson, is that it? Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Thunderflies. Aren't they absolutely amazing? So does anybody know where can we get decent chow right here in Kingman? I quite fancy a steak and some Swedish gooey chocolate cake. Angus Young is the lead guitarist. Ah, yes. The Route 66 Cafe. Ooh. There's a lad who makes albums of music mashups. He did a mix of YMCA and the music from Inception. County Durham lad. Ooh. Mr. D's Route 66 Diner. Sorry, I was away taking photographs of chocolate. I'm back. So we know what time it is. Get low and slow over Route 66. We're now directly over Route 66. Do we have the gang with us? Yes, we do. Got some crabbing action with the wind, but we're looking good. We got the airport over there on our right hand side. We're still motoring over Route 66. Looks like a GTA mission. Mr. Chippy says Brian Johnson sang in a local pub in Kendal with my mate's band. The audience didn't believe it was him. No way. That's nuts. Directly over Route 66. So we're going to be turning right. Going to head back to runway 21. And we'll put it down for a full stop landing. Oh! Mr. Chippy says the funny thing was he did Led Zepp's rock and roll, wouldn't do an AC/DC number, said he wouldn't remember the words. That's crazy. Red Dragon Comrie is away. You take care, my dude. And many thanks for joining us tonight. Kingsman 9965 is away. Good night, all. Great stream, Murph. Bye, Kingsman. Thank you so very much for joining us, my dude. The runway is in sight. A final salute from the Thunder Flies. Solomon is away. You take care, my dude. Alrighty, so we'll go face cam on for the dramatic effect as we try and land. What's the worst that could happen? So our approach is looking kind of alrightish. There's a bit of wind here now, so it won't be a very straightforward landing if you're on live weather. So, you know, there's that to consider and worry. Kane Lafford is away. You take care of my dude. Kane, tomorrow, there's only going to be 6 more days. Just saying, less than a week. So be mindful of your speed here, Murph. What do you reckon, gang? Flight predictions. What sort of feetage per minute are we going to, like, do? Simon Murray got a CTD. Aw, dude. Dude! At a short final of runway 21 at Kingsman. Holds onto the snack cart. Full crash landing. Oh dear. Easy does it. Little bit of a crosswind, but I think we got this. Speed is kind of high. Speed is very high. Slow down, you divil. Lots of flaps. Help with the drag. Minus 46, says Annalisa. Really? Little bit of a crosswind element. Take your time. Take your time. We need to butter this landing. Easy. Don't float it, Murph. There go the thunderflies. That's not distracting at all. Landing rate, it says 1 feet per minute. Gently down with the nose. Don't act like you're not impressed. At 1 feet per minute? What? What? You saw it? I didn't make it up. That was like the butteriest. I can't believe it's not butter. Did you see the state of it? That was manky. If this was wrestling, Jim Ross would be going, good God almighty, did you see it? 1 feet per minute. Right? Don't act like you're not impressed. That's friggin', that's, do you know what I mean? That's Kerrygold territory. Right, general name tags, please, for the peoples who watch it, the landings and the streamage. Right, now we need to do this. This. Ooh, and this. And we leg it to the end of the runway. As many people, including Dougal McTavish, have arrived. Man, that arrow. There we go. I don't know, Murph. It said that earlier too, and then it changed. Shh, Annalisa, listen. Don't take this moment from me. Don't steal this moment. A day that will live in infamy. Hey, Symbology is down. Slightly left of the runway, but it's okay. He was checking the grass as Mechanical Madness in the Seneca. Amazing stuff. Look at the sideways landing edge. Go on, you devil, you've got this, Mechanical. Right on the center line. Ooh, I can't believe it's not butter, man. We'll zoom in a bit. Hey, look, there's 50th B followed by Ref's Guard. And there is Manuel. Beautiful landings, my guys. Malut is in. Sai 120. There's Muse Fan. Catbat 9 inbound. Catbat, you're getting serious mileage in that VL3. Bellbro is inbound with the Mooney. Speed brakes deployed. Here comes Spastafarian. The real Fizzbin is down. Irish Aviator says, I was going to head away, but I'll stay for the endage, for the tunage. J. Carey, Soaring AJ, Draco RPG, Rad Pilot Randy. Here's Quasi Archer. Nice stuff, my dudes. Annalisa says, it was a foot a minute. Full fat, full tasty butter. Druid Zeus is down. Nice. Fly and More inbound with the Joppa. And here come the Thunderflies, including Warhamster, Danis G, Test Pilot, Skydive Man, Wombat is there, Jared Vark is inbound, Country Flyer is there as well. Think I saw Steve. Captain Sickbag. Ooh, nicely done. Big Papa Polly and the Wacko. That was some amazing flying from you tonight, my dude. Here comes ACTS 16. Pete in the skies. Triton is down. Catbat in for a second attempt. Ooh. That's okay. Rare in evening. Is it? Or rare in evening? But at least you got down. It had kangaroo petrol. Kevin Riley says, emergency landing. My gut hit a button. And he's okay. Here comes OK Brancho and Chris. Very nicely done, my dudes. Patrick Hamill says, fantastic fight. Thanks for an awesome evening, Murph. It is my absolute pleasure, Patrick Hamill. Glad you enjoyed yourself. There's fodder. And there, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. Welcome to Kingsman. Route 66 in reverse, part 2, complete. Well, that was a fun evening. We saw Barstow, we saw Vegas, baby. We saw the dam of the Hoover Dam. And here we are after following on some more of Route 66. We've just done a full stop landing. We're going in for dinner and pints. And we're going to stay here for the week. On the sesh. We're on the session for the week. Until we're back on Monday night. But, well, that's not all. We come back to you on Tuesday. No, we don't. On Wednesday. Yes. Monday, Wednesday and Friday, Murph. You think you'd know by now. I'm back to you on Wednesday night. And we'll be doing another community insight. We'll have someone else on the Murph line to talk to people. So looking forward to that. I'll be talking to people in Discord about that. Looking forward to it. I want to say a huge thanks once again for all the new people who joined us, for all the viewers here in the chat, for all the new subscribes, follows, all the like buttons, all our moderators, our fireflies and thunderflies. Thank you all so very, very much. We touched on some very sensitive topics as well tonight as we make people aware that it is Mental Health Week. And as I said, by all means, play back this video. Everything I've said earlier on, I absolutely stand by. If you guys want any help or support, or even a shoulder, or even an arm, to throw with the odd dig at. Oh, do you know what I have to do tonight? I have to read a book. Look, it's called The Irish Air Corps, A View from the Tower, and it was written back in the year of 1990 something. And there's pictures which help me, so I'm going to have to read that. So until then, fingers crossed, we might have streams this week from the very awesome Colonel Fork 85. We're going to have Alison Johnson on the weekend as well. I'm going to be back with you on Wednesday night. So until then, my dudes, thank you all so very, very much for joining me. Have a fantastic week. We'll catch you for the halftime show on Wednesday. And until then, look after yourselves and stay safe. Bye-bye.
That wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning.